What's going on? What's going on? Let's go golfing. Internet probably died. No, I'm just fashionably late every every time. Pro one tier list of who would win if all the companions fought one another. Yeah, it was who said the suggested? Was it glass defibrillator is a crazy username. But it's the suggestion of the max do Pyro 101 companions so you could be in a fight tier list. They all like have weapons. If it was like hand to hand, maybe there's a few of them I'd beat. I also don't know how like I don't know. You're late. I guess you know 7 minutes. Who's counting? You know what I'm saying that's only enough to get you written up in some fast food establishments, right? Come on. Come on. If it was an Arby's and they needed help, I'd still be working there. But yeah, tier list day. Tier list day. Starting off with the Wizard101 fights. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not ranking all these spells. There's a lot of them. There is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 14 by 20. So whatever that, it's like 280 fucking spells here. Got him streaming now. Hey, no problem. Went golfing a day. That's tight. I've never actually been golfing in my life. I've just heard Khaled talk about it and wax poetics about the green. But I've personally never been. I should probably make these tiers more clever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just... Also, I don't think I'm going to need this many. Wait, I might. Hold on. Hold on. Golfing in Toontown. Toontown has just such a wealth of features, it seems like. You know what I mean? I feel like Toontown, from what I've heard of it, there's always a way for it to be brought up. The Toontown fans have found a way. 20k soon? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a cool... I guess it's kind of a milestone because there's like a bunch of zeros. I should probably make sure my window's closed in case any big sirens drop by. Then we can start. Okay, there we go. Let me finish the top tier. What was I writing? Oh, it's easy. All right, so I'm gonna cut the music out for the time being. And we can switch up. Me golf. Hey, the Wii Sports Golf does have an avid speedrunning community. It's a popular game to this day. We're gonna go here. My green screen's kind of bugging there. It's because I have a third light for it. I know. People are going to talk about it. The streets are going to talk about it. I know. It's not perfect. But that's just life. That's life. You know what? Better yet. Let me put on, I feel like I got to put on some kind of music for this. It's tough because my playlist of stream music now is like so much shit that gets claimed. So I can't really just run it and press it rando. But I got ideas. Hopefully this doesn't get too loud. We can get a little bit of classy Ravenwood in here. And loop it so it plays forever. And ever. But as you can see, a not fightable tier. I probably just won't rank them. Because, like, look, I don't know if I can do all these. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can do them all. I'll add one, though. But hey, let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. I guess we can just go from top to bottom. We'll start with the Abominable Weaver. Yeah, there's a lot of these. Abominable Weaver. The Abominable Weaver, like, from what we know about it, big spider, like, Yeti thing. So it's already a they win minimum. Like, much bigger than the average person. It's like, I mean, already a regular tarantula, I think, folds me. And this is just a really big, hairy one. So I'm gonna put, they destroy me with ease. These aren't fightable. Not fightable. This is just a pig. I probably beat him. I think I beat him. He's got magic. I think it's close. But at the end of the day, he's just a goofy little, like, pig hog guy. And I could just kick him or something. You know what I'm saying? I could just... there's a lot I could do here. He couldn't outmaneuver me. He couldn't outstrength me. It would probably be a wash. Unless he uses just arcane secrets, it's probably a wash. That's why I'm putting it close, because maybe he's got some magic up his sleeve that I don't know about. But I think it's a wash. I think it's a wash. Utility. I mean, this is just a big Greek warrior chicken. So, it's not close. Okay, big undead dinosaur. Big undead dinosaur. I think it destroys. No, he just eats me. He just picks me up and eats me. Like in cartoons when the dinosaur picks someone up and he can like talk and shit and he goes like with his 2 fingers and just like throws them and it goes into his mouth like kids throwing popcorn in their mouths and trying to catch it. That's what that guy does to me. These utility. This is a ghost that's really loud. So I think we need to get down to, like, am I able to punch this thing? Am I able to, like, physically do damage to it? Or is it, like, translucent? You know what I'm saying? You give a Pigwick student too much benefit, they would be folded? Yeah, it's... I'm just trying to be cool about it, but they fucking destroyed. This ghost... I think the thing is, if I just cover my ears, she can't do anything to me. But I also can't hit her, so I think it's a tie. Neither of us win this one. It's a complete stalemate. This is Cthulhu, God, man. So I think he just destroys me. This is a big fucking basilisk. He just, again, he eats me alive. This is a bear. But from what I remember, this is like a... he's like a black bear. He fucking destroys me. He just like... A regular bear in real life, just fucking one swipe and I'm cut in half. This guy does the same thing, pretty much. At least I would assume. There's a berserk. This is Cthulhu, but he goes to space. He has technology, destroys me. A really big dog. Now, this is interesting. I think a regular-sized dog, I'd probably beat in a fight. I think it'd be close. And I wouldn't initiate it, but I think push comes to shove. I would go to the ER, but I could beat a wolf or a dog narrowly in a fight, I think, if I just like hit its nose or something. This is a really big dog though, so I think he just eats me. This is a blizzard. This is the forces of nature. Not fightable. A blood bat. I mean, I fucking crushed this thing. I crushed this thing. It's a bat. It can bite me. It can probably like give me diseases that would kill me after the fight, but it's like this big. It's got a big tongue and it's got a big mouth. So it could, like, probably do some damage, but I don't think I would lose ever to it. Because it's not small enough for me to not be able to hit it, but it's not big enough to be indomitable. This is a tree. It's the 7-bit variant of the tree, so I'm just not... Whatever. Brace. This is a ghost. Another ghost. But this one has fire, so I think it destroys me easier, because I can't really punch it. Oh, this is... How do you rank this? Because this is... Am I fighting the bird, the dinosaur, or both? I'm gonna say just... If it's both of them, like, I can't win that. They destroy me here. Cthulhu, I mean, it's Cthulhu. The bloodbat spits acid. I can get out of the way of it. I'm, like, kind of nimble. I'm, like, maybe a slightly above average nimbleness of an American male, which isn't saying much, but it's something. This thing... I don't even remember what this is, but I'd probably destroy it. It looks funny. It looks destroyable. It's just a raccoon, I think. Well, lemur, technically, I think, but whatever. This is just the same thing as all the other gens, so I'm not even ranking it. This... Well, somebody asked this earlier around here somewhere. Would you do different tier list making videos? Yeah. I don't know if I'll make them into videos, but I'll stream them for reference. That's something. But videos, maybe. We'll see what happens. Maybe, if anything, I would make them in short form, but probably not in main form. This is a dragon. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I don't get fucking clapped by that thing. This is a calendar. I think I just, like, break this. How to judge nimbleness? How good were you at dodgeball? I was decent at dodgeball. I did have one, like, embarrassing moment in summer camp as a kid, where I was, like, the last one left, and I had one ball on my side, and I was, like, marching over to throw it, looking all pissed off and shit. And I, like, wind up, and I'm, like, about to beam that fucking thing, and I actually throw it into the ground, because my trajectory was into the fucking, like, gymnasium floor. Then everybody laughed at me, and I got hit immediately, got out. So I guess maybe I wasn't that good at dodgeball, but I was good at dodging, though. I was, like, just athletic enough to play and, you know, not just sit in the back and give other people the balls. But I wasn't, like, one of the best, you know? This is a kraken, and it has a shark. Do I need to say anything else? That's where it's going. A bunch of fish that have no damage-dealing properties, I destroy them. A centaur. A centaur, I mean... he destroys me. This thing. Chimera. This is the chimera. I put the calendar not fightable, we put the tree not fightable, but the thing is, like... I imagine I could just break the calendar. I would have to chop the tree down. I'm not allowed to use weapons, probably. But that's just me. That's just me. Chimera. It probably also destroys me. Can't fight this. This is a force of nature. A Colossus is big and it's full of ice. But I think if I run from it long enough, and it's hot outside, I think I beat it, but it's close. I think I beat it, but it's close. Hopefully he would just melt. If I run away long enough, you know, he's like stomping around, probably like destroying buildings in the city like a fucking kaiju movie. Like Godzilla. But long enough, eventually, in any degree of temperature that's below freezing, he will melt if you give him time. So I'm putting him in close, but I think I win. As long as I don't run out of stamina. Which could happen. But probably not before it melts. Another ghost. Yeah, I mean, I would... If I saw this in real life, I would shit myself. This is a Cyclops. What more can... He has a big hammer and he's buff. This is... Cthulhu. Shadow, shadow, shadow. This is a small fairy. Calendar is made of stone, so similar argument. Fine, I can just put it down here. This is just a fairy. This is like the size of an insect. Generally pretty weak. I clean it. I don't think it's too small for me to not be able to hit it, so I think it's just destroyed. What is that? I don't even know what that is. A spectral creature? Okay, so this is Deer Knight. He has a big axe. He chops me in half with it. I think Frankenstein or Dr. Vaughn's Monster, if you don't want to get copyrighted. It's big, but it's slow, and I think I could just run like Dark Souls, run in circles and dodge roll around it. I think it's close, but I think I would win. This is a big golem made of iron. But as we've seen many times, he breaks apart very easily in all of his combat animations when he dies. Ooh, I think I'm going to put it... He is a big machine. I think I beat him, but it's very close. This is a Dryad. Doesn't do damage, so I would destroy it, presumably. This is basically the Earthwalker is just the Colossus, but, like, he doesn't melt. So he fucking clears. Unless I can lead it... Unless I can lead him to, like, a source of fire or a bonfire. But I don't think I would find it. You know, I'm going to put him in They Would Win, just because that tier's looking a little empty, and I could, theoretically, like, find matches while I'm running away from it. This is an Earthquake. It's a force of nature. This is a big genie with a sword. Need I say any more than that? I don't think I need to. He crushes. All these golems I'm just gonna put in the same tier. Except maybe the fire one, because he would be too hot to touch. The evil snowman. I just fucking crush him. He's very slow. He's weak. He has a dagger. He does have a knife. But like he would just never reach me. And I feel like if I just hit him once, he would evaporate. And, like, you know how fragile snowmen are. They melt easily. They fall apart at, like, the slightest breeze. He's done. I destroy him. Fairy, I mean, again, crushed. A fire cat, I think, beats me pretty bad. I don't know how I hit it. I would need to find, like, a crowbar or, like, a tree branch to hit it. I think it beats me pretty solidly. I do. What if the Colossus generates freezing temperatures from his body, like a White Walker from Game of Thrones? I'm just gonna bank on him not doing that, you know what I mean? He could do it, and if he does, it's fucked. But I'm just gonna hope he doesn't. There's no way for me to know that. The Fire Dragon is, I mean, it's a big dragon. The Fire Elf, I mean, this is maybe the easiest destroy on this whole list. And just like a neutral setting, with no cover, no like trees and shit. I fucking pound this guy. Especially if he doesn't have a weapon. If he's weaponless, I crush him. Actually, you know what? He's a skilled marksman. But his arrows are like the size, are pretty small. I think I'd be able to take quite a few of them. I think it'd be closer than that. I think it'd be closer than I destroy. As much as I want to say I destroy that guy, because he's got that, like, funny shit-eating grin. He's looking at me like he knows they'll beat me. I think I win, but I think it's close. Fire from above, this is literally a fucking nuclear firing squad that can fly. This is like, oh yeah, I could take on a fucking bomber. No, I can't. I can't do that. Forest Lord, I mean, if you've watched my Permadeath series, you've seen what he does to everybody. He's going up to the destroy me category. This is Cthulhu, but he's a scientist, which means he's smart and strong. So he's up here. This is a beetle, but it's pretty big, and I imagine the ice is like an armor. So I don't know how I would go about cracking it, so I think he beats me pretty good. Frost Giant. I'm noticing a trend. What? What's the trend here? Can you point out? Oh yeah, I'm destroying a lot of guys. You're right. I'm saying. I'm just too. Yeah. I'm just destroying too many guys. It makes it a bit unfair. The Frost Giant. That being said, the Frost Giant... he just hits me with a big hammer, and it's over. Frostbite, this is a disease. I'm putting in not fightable. This is a transmute card. I'm not using it. I mean, it's not, but it might as well be. I don't know what this is, but I feel like if I punched it in its eye, I could probably beat it. Because the fucking Gaze of Fate, I don't know what kind of creature it is. It's got one big weak point. It's got one big weak point in its eye. Like any boss in a video game, I could just punch it, and I think it would, like, recoil enough, like a Dark Souls boss. Not to mention his animation takes a super long time. It takes a long time to attack. So within that time frame, I could just, like, you know, hit him with a 1-2 in his face. This is a robot. Ooh. It looks like a flimsy robot, though. I think it beats me, but it's closer than any of these. A Ghoulies got a shovel, but like most zombies, I think it moves pretty slow. So I think I beat it, but it's close. Because if he manages to get a hit off on me, it's over. It's Jover. But if he doesn't, he's probably pretty brittle. All of his tissue is degenerative. I probably just am able to beat him pretty easily. This is the Fire Golem. Normally, I think I could break the other ones decently easily, which is why I put them in close. This guy is like hot metal. He would destroy me. Actually, no, I think he would just win, because I still think I could take him apart to some degree. But if I make physical contact with him, with my skin and bones, he melts them. Like a blister. Glow bugs. These are pretty big and they're pretty fast. They're still bugs is the thing, but they shoot lightning out of their ass. And that's pretty good. Like, that's an electrocution probably kills me instantly, so I'm putting it in destroy these. This is a gnome, but it's a big gnome. It's a big gnome, but it's probably still made out of ceramic. So I think I beat it if I just slowly chip away. Goat Monk. He's a practiced martial artist. He's a monk. He's got a clearer mind, a stronger body, better technique. He just beats me. It's a complete differential. A gobbler. This motherfucker. I think I beat this motherfucker. I really do. He's big and he's clumsy and he's stupid. I could leave like a trail of jelly beans and like lead him into a mousetrap and he would just, that would be it. I could lead him into like one of those big cardboard boxes with the ruler, and then when he like gets in there and he takes the candy, it just fucking like falls on him. They do start out as little gnomes. So I could, like, if I acted fast. That is true. But a lot of gnomes, yeah, I guess they don't have, like, posable limbs. They kind of just wobble together. So I probably could take them. In their individual form, like, a lot of them at once. Like a swarm of gnomes, I probably could. This is just the skull. I'm not ranking fucking Ozzy. Grendel's amends. We see him do no combat. He has a big stone he could hit me with, I guess. But that being said, we never see him fight. So I think it's close, but I win. He's pretty big, though. This is just Cthulhu again. I mean, there's a lot of Cthulhus here, and all of them are going to be in the Destroy Me with Ease tier. This is a dog. This is a dog. I think I beat it, but it's close. It's a hammer. I can't fight it. This is a literal giant. He just... Oh, but he's stupid. If a giant is stupid enough, is there any strategy I can employ to defeat him? Is there any? If he's, like, unarmed. Probably not. I think he still just destroys me. This is the Headless Horseman. He's not real. So I'm putting him in tie. I'm just kidding. He probably just fucking Like, the thing is how do I beat something that is spectral? Do you think if I knock the pumpkin off of him, he dies? He's not a horse, though. He's a mountain, and that doesn't bode well for me. So I'm putting him in destroy. He destroys. Another big dog that breathes fire. He just eats me. The Elephant. The Elephant destroys me, too. This is a literal fucking Greek god of chicken, so he crushes, obviously. Humongo Frog is where it gets kind of interesting again. Because Humongo Frog is a big frog, and he does shoot bile that could dissolve my skin and bones and flesh and tissue. But I don't think he can move. I don't even think he can rotate. We've never seen him move. Anatomically speaking, it doesn't look like he could move if he wanted to. What do we think about this? What do we think about the frog? I honestly think I could beat him. I really do. That or it would be a tie, because I don't think it would be like the unstoppable force and the immovable object. Because me, unstoppable force. And the Humongo Frog, I'm not going to kill him, but it's not like he can even turn around to get to me if I just run behind him. You know what I mean? Get where I'm coming from here? Do you think he can rotate? Don't think he can do it very fast. I don't think his arms are tiny. Like, you'd have to, like, shuffle his hips around to, like a fucking office chair like this. Except there's no wheels. If he rotates enough, he's gonna get, like, his ass burned on the concrete, and that's just a stronger scenario. Because then he, like, dissolves, and he bleeds to death. Have you seen his wizard hat kill count? My theory is that the wizard hat kill count is just a symbol of how many people just tried to best him up front. They thought they could tame him, and he said no. But I'm not like that. I don't have the ego like that. I know that I have to run around him. Like a rat in a cage. So I'm putting it, I think it's a tie. It might even be close by would win, but I'm putting it in the tie tier. Because he could also, like, one-shot me if I get unlucky. This is just hands. I can't fight disembodied hands. This is a big caterpillar that is a carnivore. So he destroys me. Not rocket science. This is a worm. A big dragon. I think he also just... the dragon rule, he destroys me. A hydra. Again, dragon rule. Unless I, like, again, do, like, some sort of movement tactic to, like, tangle the heads together, but I think they're too smart. This, it slithers, it's big. The worm, it destroys me. This is a fucking djinn. I'm not counting these. An imp is interesting. Hey, Max, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Lord Shenai, how about with you? It's going pretty good. Can't complain. Just neck deep in the spells tier list. The imp is a tricky one, because he's very mobile and he can fly around. But I don't think he can do any tangible damage to me or my person. He shoots fucking quarter notes at people. He shoots eighth notes, okay? I'm not worried about him killing me. I think it's just a matter of time until I catch him. And he's cooked. So I think I destroy him. That's a whale. But it's also a gambit spell. So I'm not ranking it. Amander? I don't care what anybody says. How do you count Ifrit, but don't count normal djinns? Because it would just fucking clog the tier up. Because there's 7 djinns, they all beat me. You got 1 Ifrit in there, you know that all the fucking other ones are gonna beat me, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of a waste to, like, go through all of the semantics of it. Amander, I don't care what anyone says, I'd fucking body Amander. Hasn't seen combat a day in his life. And even if he did, he's too friendly. He's just such a nice guy. I don't think he would want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty tall. He's kind of big. I think he would probably... It would be close if he wanted to fight to begin with. But since he's a pacifist, I would destroy him. But I'd feel bad about it because he wouldn't want this to happen. This is a big spider. Coffee Lover, thanks for the 2 OMG Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, that is what these are. That is what these are. It's going well. Just finished Part 101 dungeon when I saw your live. Of course, I had to drop by for an hour or two. Awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope the dungeon went well. But this is a big spider. I don't know how big it is. Like, could I hit it with a shoe? I don't remember its animation. I think it beats me. But I think it's closer than most of these. This is lightning. This is another giant, but he's made out of fucking steel and iron. So he's probably even more dangerous than the ice guy. This is... I don't know what it is, but it could kill me with ease. It looks like a Terminator of some kind. Or like a medieval torture device. Judgment. Let's talk about this one. The implication is that Judgment is almost God-esque. And I can get judged for everything and anything. I mean, it probably just destroys me. It could just, like, hit me with the scale, and then I explode. I mean... What do I do there? I guess I could try and hit it, but it can fly. You know what I'm saying? Anything that can fly pretty much just wins unless it's too small. So I think Judgment is in the Destroy Me with Ease tier. That's Snow. This is a Draconian. It can fly, and it's basically a person that can fly and has scales, so it destroys me again. Oh, can I just rank one of these? I mean, we all know what happens here. King Artorias, he's big in the plot. He's like legendary as a knight, as one of the strongest people to ever live. He fucking crushes. The rest of the I'm just gonna fucking put in here. We know what happens. Wow, King, you can low-key beat them all. How am I beating Cthulhu? I need a... I appreciate the support. But Cthulhu and any dragon can beat King Artorias, no shot. He's like a big lion man with a sword and a full fucking set of armor. Even if he doesn't have the armor, he still has fucking decades of combat experience. He just fucking owns me. He just owns me. There's no way around it. The Kraken, speaking of owning... He just throws lightning at me. I die. Man, that's it. Actually, if I fight him on land, I think it's doable. If I fight him around no water, he's just too big. He's just too big. He's just too fucking large. Krampus. Krampus just fucking... He just owns. He's made out of coal and fire. I can't touch him. I'll die. I'll just fucking die. This thing, I forget its name, but it beats me. That's all we need to know. This, I'm putting this in the close by win tier. I think I can break it. He shoots like life beams. You can slap him off if you have a decent IRL firearm. That's true. But then this list is just so much different. You know what I'm saying? If I'm like, oh, I imagine myself with an AK or a rocket launcher that I've never used, by the way. that I've never used in my life. I would not know how to use it. So I'd probably like misfire and like blow back into like a wall, like in the cartoons. The Leprechaun. If you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I think that I do to this guy. I fucking destroy him. Oh my god. This is the easiest destroy in this entire list. Besides maybe the snowman. If you bring 40 to 100 of your subs with you, with like Pikmin. Like I just fucking like press the swarm button and go like, boom, and they all just fucking climb all up on the fucking dragons and shit. Yeah, it could work. It could work. Tie with a Banshee. Listen, my reasoning for this, Anton, is my reasoning for the Banshee is that it only can attack by screaming, and I could just cover my ears. It is spectral, so I couldn't kill it either, which means there's a stalemate. No one wins. Leviathan, on the other hand, one of those big snake-like dragons. It's like, could I beat Rayquaza in a fight? No. This thing owns me. It fucking pounds me into the dirt and gobbles me in one bite. Lightning bats. Lightning bats. Ah, the lightning bats. There is 3 of them. And they do have electricity commanding properties. What do we think about that? Do you think I could take them if I time it right? Or do I just get fucking crushed? I can only imagine a grown man beating the... It's a leprechaun. You just fucking, like, kick him once. They're tiny creatures. You could just own them. I don't care how many rainbows or gold he has. Lose. You think lose? I lose to the bats? I think I'm kind of leaning that way. Rubber baseball bat. What if I wore like a rubber wristband? Or like rubber gloves? Yeah, you know what? I think it's in their favor. But on the off chance I have rubber gloves, I probably win. You can beat the bats with a tennis. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that with a racket. I'm putting them in they win. Because I think there's some scenarios, like maybe 2 out of 10 I win. Whereas with these, 0 out of 10 times I'm winning. Link. A locust swarm just fucking crushes. It's the natural enemy of mankind. The natural enemy of mankind is any large number of insects that can group up and fucking swarm a guy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, fucking swat at him. I can't pick him out of the air. I can't, like, discern a target to punch because they're too small. And there's a million of them. So they just swarm me and kill me in seconds. Like, fucking cheese through a grater. You know what I'm saying? I just get rocked. Destroyed with ease. Excuse me. You need rubber shoes because science. What if I just wear like the Breaking Bad hazmat suit? Is that enough? A undead dinosaur. So the thing is, if it was a regular dinosaur, I'd say clean sweep, distribute these. But again, as we've seen before with other zombies, it's got degenerative tissue and muscle and bones and weak and sad. So I could just simply out agility it, Dark Souls it, and then like it would probably, its limbs would probably snap with blunt force, like most undead things. So I'm gonna put it. I don't think it's a destroy. I think it's close by win. If I play it right, I think I win 6 or 7 times out of 10. This is just Cthulhu, but he's fucking shredded. He crushes. He crushes me. This is a dinosaur, but he's fully functional. So he destroys me with these. The Lore Master is made out of plasma and can shoot books. So not close. Luminous Weaver. It's a big spider. It's got venom. Yeah, I think it just belongs in the same tier as the last big spider, who I think is in here somewhere. Maybe not. Where did I put the fucking last? Oh, I put it in They Win. I'll put it in They Win. All the spiders kind of are similar. It's another Jin. We know what happens there. This is a mana burn. Medusa? What if I don't look at her? You know what I mean? Would that be a tie then? If I just wear, like, protective goggles. Obviously, I can't see, so I can't fight back. But I can't get turned to stone and stunned for 2 rounds. But I guess that ignores the damage tick, which is, you know, she has swords and stuff. So I think I'm going to put it in... I'm going to put it in Destroy. Yeah, I mean, I just get crushed. If she doesn't have the swords, I'm going to put her in They Win. Because if we're not counting the swords, it's close. But if we are, she crushes. Meteor's not counting. Inanimate. Minotaur. Doesn't matter if he has a weapon or not. He's just fucking huge and ripped and strong, so he destroys me. We need stats. Do you have martial arts training? I am a completely average American male who exercises like 2 or 3 times a week. Like, I'm like a replacement level human. You know what I mean? Bring a mirror is a crazy concept. Yeah, I think They Win's fair. I think she wins most times, so I think I could pull one out. This is a cuckoo clock. Enough said. It's a cuckoo clock. It's made of wood. I just punch it and it breaks. These are Russian nesting dolls. Enough said. They're ceramic dolls. I just punch them and they break. I don't care if they have bombs in them. I just won't get hit by them. It's that, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Vaughn with the vampire bugle. Again, Dr. Vaughn, as we've established, is immobile, but this time he has a vampire on his side. So, it's a destroy. 2v1, it's tough. These are fucking transmutes. These don't count. You can't... Oh, this is the big fucking bug statue. Destroys me with ease. I can't beat that. The fire beetle... I mean, it's a beetle made out of fucking magma. I don't win that. In any universe. In any universe, I don't win. Maybe I'll put it... No, I'm going to put it here, because I can't even touch it. Which elephant? Oh, this elephant? It's because most of the ones... A lot of the shit I put in not fightable is just stuff that's already represented. Like, this elephant here crushes me. This is just, like, dupes and all that. Like, this is just the elephant again. The big tree. The thing about him is he's very slow. I don't know if I could damage him, though, because of his material. He's slow. He throws boulders. But because of what he's made out of, which is wood, I don't know if I could damage him. So I think I'm going to put him in... They Win. Oh, this is the fucking... This is just a fucking warship. I can't beat a big ship. I can't beat that. Legit might make an animation where Max bullies a Wizard101 leprechaun. That would be fucking really cool. I'm not gonna lie. That would be fucking cool. But yeah, I don't beat a fucking military warship. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I don't beat like one average armed military worker. I don't beat a soldier. I'm not gonna beat a ship full of them and the ship with bombs and artillery. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that. These are the ninja piglets. They're just like bumbling idiots. not only would I destroy them, they would all trip over themselves and like fall over and start crying before they did anything. It would be like a forfeit win. The regular Ninja Pig, trained, he crushes. I think he's not super strong, but they're very agile and they have a bunch of strong combat techniques. I don't know how you can tie with Humunga Frog. It's got too much Riz. Yeah, you're right. He beats me in the Riz off. In terms of just pure likability, you know, he's up there. A giant Colossus made of fucking solid steel fragments. It's like trying to fight a fucking Gundam. I don't win. Cthulhu, again. A lot of Cthulhu spells. Orthrus, two-headed dog. He just eats me. 11 Pip Chin this time. Whoa. Like, whatever. Dupe. A Phoenix, physically A, it flies. B, I couldn't touch it. C, it spits fire. Unwinnable. How the fuck would you beat a Colossus? My idea with the Colossus is that if I outrun it in hot enough temperatures, it melts. Do you get prep time? Do I get prep time? If I get prep time, the list changes a lot. But I don't think so. I'm gonna say no, because then we'll make a lot of these, like... I just bring a assault rifle, and then everyone on here dies. Pigsy, this is just the biggest own ever. This is just a fucking... No, there's just no combat prowess. There's nothing there. It's just theater. And the average theater kid, I think I beat in a fight. This is a theater kid, but even weaker somehow. Poison, not polymorphs. I'm not counting the polymorphs here because you like turn into them, and that's, you know. They also are based off existing creatures, so it's kind of pointless. Dupe. This is a big Black Panther, which I already would lose to, but it's got magic. So it crushes. It's not close. This is... Is this a siren, or is it the... No, this is just the living boat. What if I just walk away from it? Would that be a tie? Because it's not like it can move very far. I could just, like, go to the other side of the boat and dismantle it. If I don't face her or look at her... Can she do anything? Could she, like, turn the ship around, like, very slowly? Is she in control of the entire ship itself? So quite a nuclear warhead mad situation. Listen, I would at least be more responsible with a nuclear warhead than, like, North Korea. So it's not the worst case scenario. I would just use it to beat... Oh, I would just get so pissed off one day in a fucking Valorant lobby and just launch it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm not more responsible than North Korea. I would just fucking maul in a video game and just fucking bang my desk and actually press the button and it would fire. But yeah, this lady on the boat, I think it's a tie. I'm not going to elaborate. Because I don't want to. Ra is a god with a control of sunlight and harsh beams and UV lights. He destroys me with these. He destroys me with these. Isn't the Panther Lady an Arcanum teacher? She's at least a riff off one. Which is bad enough. It does not bode well. This is a big bull. And the thing about bulls is that humans have a sport where they run away from it for as long as they can. That's how fucking dangerous these are. The sport is try not to die for as long as possible from a fucking bull. A guy called a bullfighter doesn't fight the bull. He's a bullfighter because he has the courage to stand in the ring for a minute and get fucking bucked and break his ribs. So I'm putting in destroy. It's just, this one's on fire too, so it's even worse. Just annihilation completely. This is a volcano. Obviously, I'm not beating that. A rat with a big nut. Not ejaculate, but like an acorn. It's, I think it's close, but I win. Because it has teeth, and it could bite me, and it could throw the acorn. But I don't think it could beat me with those tools. I just don't think it could. It's still a squirrel in the end of the day. Or a rat, technically, if you go by the spell name, but semantics. Rebirth is a tree that only heals. I'm not fucking taking it into account. Regenerates a hand that only heals. This is a reindeer. Oh, this is a reindeer with an axe. Crushes. Would you also do a Wizard101 NPC version, like how you could totally deck the Drake Bros? I don't know if that exists. If there's a Wizard101 NPC tier list, maybe I'll give it a look. But I've never seen one. If anyone could find it, maybe I could give it a try. I don't know if I've never looked for it. I don't know if it exists. Don't need this. Can't fight this. Can't fight this. This is a enchanted electrical ghost. Greetings from Poland. Dang, what's up? Adrianic, how's it going? I love when people from like I don't know how to put it. People from like, because most of my viewers from the US, when people not from the US talk about where they're from, I think it's kind of cool. Because my viewer base is like 90 plus US. Angry Clam, what's up? Been a minute since you've been in a stream. How's it going? How's it been? Found one? I'll do it in a second. If you can probably post the link in chat and I can fucking click on it. And then store it. I think I could only realistically take on Leaf Storm. That's crazy. The only thing you could take on isn't alive to begin with is wild. I think you sell yourself a little short. I think at least you could beat the Leprechaun. Watching from Germany, crazy. That is super cool. The power of the internet. What's the Pokemon NPC say? The power of technology is amazing. Sabretooth. It's a big fucking tiger. We all know what happens when something is big and fast and agile and has teeth. It's just, it's rap. He's got fucking fangs, and he fucking jumps off a big cliff in his animation and plops down, takes no fall damage, and just fucking claws at a guy. Like, his literal animation is him mauling a dude. I get clapped. This is a fucking Seraph on a Pegasus. It already flies, which is bad. And it's got a sword. Destroy. I'm crushed. This is a regenerate. It's not real. This is a cow with that studied the blade. Cattle that has studied the blade just fucking... Anybody that studies the blade claps me. It's not close. The big sandworm. I've seen this boss in Pikmin 3. It probably obliterates me. Watching from Jersey, let's fucking go. I'm glad we have some Jersey representation. I'm glad we have some representation of where the Jersey Shore was shot. Dude, it is raining hard outside. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I'm going to check my phone real quick because there could be a thunderstorm. If the stream goes out, that's why. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. I think we're at the peak of bad weather. It's not a big deal. This is just a normal shower. I already went outside once today, so I've met my quota. I don't have to worry about it. Sandstorm. It's a sandstorm. I can't fight it. A satyr. I crush him. I don't think he knows how to fight very well. So I think he is kind of big, but I think it's close and I win. Because I don't think he really would fight back very much. But this is a jaguar that has seen war and combat and PTSD experiences. He destroys me. Anybody that's seen war once destroys me. This is a big triangle. This, I think, is the weakest of the bugs, for sure. This might be the only bug that I tie with, because I don't think it's as scary as the ice one. I definitely isn't as scary as the magma bug. I think I tie with the wooden weird bug. From Jersey, we moved to Texas for work. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Duty calls, you know what I mean? Scarecrow, he can't move, but he does have soul-sucking capabilities. So I think he could just, if I make, I think he could just, it depends on how long it takes for him to do it, because his animation's kind of long. His animation's kind of long, but if he gets it off, it's a one-shot. Satyr would riz you up. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the riz factor here. Don't need that. Tree. I'm putting all the trees in don't fight. They probably all beat me, but I don't want people to know that, because it would be embarrassing. This is just the fucking, like, fire goddess. A big scorpion. You would easily win, you have no soul, like Squidward in that one episode, you know? Yeah, maybe. It depends on it depends on if you believe in the concept of spirituality to begin with. If you don't, maybe you just clear the Scarecrow. What is the purpose of this tier list? I felt there's no purpose. I just kind of felt like doing it. I was like, this would be kind of funny as a video idea. And that's how most videos I make are born. And I was like, I'll just do it. Because I want to do other tier lists too, but I had to put Wizard101 in the thumbnail and title so people would kind of be drawn to it a bit. So thus this was born. The scorpion. It's a big scorpion. It wins. It could probably sting me. I think I could crush it. You smash scorpion with a... That is true. I think it's close. I do. I really do. But I think he beats me. Because he one-shots. Seraph, you know, Seraph flies. It's got a sword. I don't think I beat that. All the shadow spells, I'm not fucking ranking. This is just a yodeler. If we're fighting in a neutral environment where he's not on a mountain that can cause an avalanche, I fucking whoop him. So I destroy him. I just whoop him. He's crushed. Just fucking div him. I'll just put him... He's seen war. I'm gonna put him and he wins. Okay, so this is Mothamon. He is fightable. I feel like I just beat him. Like, he seems like he wouldn't be that good at fighting. I think I win, but it's close, because he's very big, and he can do some things. He has some tricks, but I think in pure combat, I could probably beat him, but it would be close. This is another Grendel. I've already ranked one of these. This is an ogre. He crushes. This is a hammerhead shark. I could punch it in the nose, maybe, but its positioned in a way where its nose is upright, so I think it wins. I don't know what animal this is, but it looks kind of small, so I think I would beat it. This is a lion. This is a lion, okay? Anything lion related is already they crush. That's the minimum. That's the bar. This is a ship of fools. There's a lot of them. They're all zombies. But there's a lot of them. They probably move pretty slow. They're probably not very fit or lively or spry. So I think... Oh, I think it's close, but I win. I really do. I really think so. This is Siren. I could just not get drawn to it, you know what I'm saying? I could just not look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm above temptation, you know what I mean? So it's close, but I think I win. Bone Dragon. Now we're back to things that destroy me. Back to things that destroy me. The Bone Dragon. Crush. He could eat me. He could eat my soul. I don't know how to beat him. I feel like if I just take him apart, he'll just reassemble. The skeletal pirates, they do have swords, but they're slow and they're fucking brittle as all hell. Brittle as it gets with the fucking skeletal pirate. So I think it's close, but I win. Marshmallows. It's a... Look, it's a soft, squishy marshmallow. Sure, it's on fire. But if I dodge the catapult and the fire goes out, then what happens? He's just a marshmallow. True Sigma, you goddamn right. See, I don't care about sirens or nothing. I just care about the grind and the money and the paper and stacking paper to the ceiling. So the siren would not win. This is a gobbler. This is literally a Redditor. This is literally, I just fucking own. Anything less than I destroy them is insulting. What is that, a snake? A big snake? Say less. Destroys. Snow Angel? It's pretty weak in the game, though, and I don't think it has a weapon. I just don't know how to kill it. I think it's a tie. Solely because of how shit the card is. You know what I mean? Not gonna lie, I wouldn't want to fight anything on this regardless of if I could actually beat it. There's just something about magical creatures that just makes me want to stay 500 miles away. Yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from. There's no research done. So you're going at these in the dark. This is a big snake. I think it beats me. I think there's scenarios where I win and come out on top, but it would be difficult. The Penguin Barrage. They do have a big cannon, but the wind-up time is so long, and I don't think they'd be able to move it while it's about to fire. So I think, even then, it's a snowball. So I don't think it would kill me. So I think I destroy. I put them in the destroy tier. Okay, this guy likes to rock and roll, which is fair. I think it beats me. Oh, but what if I fucking cover my ears, though? Ooh, a lot of spells can be beat by that. Oh, I'm going to put it in tie, because I don't know how strong truly it is with the sound waves. It probably wins a little bit, by like this much. This is a dinosaur. We all know where this is going. It's an easy destruction. These are ancient aliens that... Or is it even aliens? It's like one big head. It's a relic. I don't know if I can beat a relic. I think it wins, but I don't think it's a destructive win. I don't exactly know how I beat it, though. I don't like it's like an arcane element. It's a magic relic, sacred. I don't think I win there. What is that? Is that a Yeti? I can't even really tell. They added a lot of new spells I don't really recognize. If it's a Yeti, it destroys me with these. Both of these fairies are in the I destroyed. They don't know how to fight. They don't want to fight. I could just, like, fucking Rattlebones kill them. And if that guy's doing it, I'd probably destroy him. What is that? Is that a big berry? Splash Squatch is yeah, a frat bro probably fucking still crushes me. Unless they're just drinking a lot of beer. It's a beer frat, then... He looks jacked, though. He looks so strong. I don't know what this is. I'm not ranking it. A Colossus, but he's made out of sandstone. What if I lead him to a lake and he walks in it? And then he dissolves. I think it's a tie, because there's a chance... I think he wins, but it's close. Because there's scenarios where I could douse him in enough water. Maybe it's raining on that day. And he just dissolves. Stormlord, he's literally fucking Zeus. He literally just is Zeus. He shoots lightning at me. He kills me. And then he turns into whatever the fuck animal he wants and does it again. It's not close. Mythology leads me to believe he just crushes me in every format. The Storm Owl. It's a big owl. Electrical properties. Crush. It doesn't... I don't even come close to destroying that thing. And it flies. A Storm Shark. I'm going to put this at a tie solely because it depends on whether this fight takes place in the water or on land. On land, it can't swim, so I win. In the water, I can swim, but he just eats me. You know, I'm going to put it close, but I win because I could just hit it in the nose. You know what I mean? If I can pull that off, the strategy off, I do win. A bird made out of big electrical currents. Need I say more? Need I say more? Destroy it. It destroys. It's just not close. A big dinosaur that also is electricity and channels electricity. Need I say more? A big bird that channels fire. Not even close. A smaller bird. Hold on. This is interesting. This is a smaller bird that channels flames. I think it still beats me, but not that bad. I think there's some scenarios where I can fucking choke this thing out of the sky and crush it. Like windpipe wise. Its windpipe snapped. Like that. Easily. So there's some scenarios where I win, somewhere I don't. I don't know. This weird fucking thing. I think it's random. It could do anything. I don't know what it'll do next. So maybe that unpredictability bumps into a they win. It also, the look on its face strikes fear into my heart. Like when something really powerful has that look on its face, I'm fucking booking it so far away. As far as I can. Could use a glass of water on the sunbird. This is true. This is true. This is true. Water does win out, but it could fly. I feel like it's so nimble, it would be hard. Tempest is a big wave. It's force of nature. This thing, I think this one beats me because of the electrical transmutative properties of metal. You know, it can channel electricity through it and then shock me and I die. Whoa, so it's in the they win category. This is another dragon. Again, don't gotta say anything else. You're getting shocked to death if he goes in the water. Yeah, it's kind of true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Where did I even put him? Oh, I'll bump it up to tie. That's fair. That's only fair and true and just. That's what we're all about over here, is doing right by the world. That's what this channel's all about, you know what I mean? We're just trying to do it right. The Thunder Snake? He is a snake, and he could breathe on me and shock me. I think he wins pretty cleanly. But sometimes, I think there's some chances where I just am able to, like, outplay him and outdodge him. This is another genie. Duplicate. Let me actually change the name of this tier. Now that we're almost done. The Electric Man. The Electric Man. He is, I think, made out of stone that, or some kind of metal that channels electricity. Or conducts electricity, rather. So I think he probably wins. I think I could, you know, outrun him. Maybe outmaneuver him in some scenarios. But I don't think I could kill him, really. Because I don't think I have the manpower to break him apart. Duplicate. A Triton? Are we in water? It's the Storm Shark conundrum. Are we in water? If we are, he wins. If we're not, I don't think he can fly on land because we've never seen it done. So I'm going to put it at a tie. The Troll? I think he beats me. He's stronger than the average human, and he has a big stick. He's a little bit slow, but I don't think I'd be able to do reasonable damage to him because of just the amount of muscle tissue he has. I mean, look at his fucking defined face. He looks like he bought those, like, jar-sized Instagram ads. And that's just his face. The rest of him is probably just as jacked. And with that kind of muscle and body fat percentage swinging a club around, I don't think I can even damage him. Another dupe. A unicorn. A unicorn has a horn, and it could pierce me with it. But I think at the end of the day, they're too nice, and all they know how to do is help. So I just fucking destroy it. I take the heels, and I put them, fucking throw them in the trash. And then just, you know, break its neck or something. I don't know. A vampire. Okay, so what happens here is, say, like, he bites me. Say he does. He bites me. Then I become a vampire that's probably bigger than him. And then I just beat him in combat. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even counting if, like, the sun's out. So I honestly think this is a destruction. Because half the time the sun's out and he can't even fight me and he dissolves before the fight starts. And the other half of the time, he bites me and I become a bigger vampire than him. Trolls can smell Christian blood only. That's crazy that the implication is that Christians have like a special scent. That's wild. I think he just beats the shit out of me no matter what. You'd become his thrall, though? I don't know if that's how these vampires work. I don't know if that's how that works. I'm putting him in destroy tier. That's just me. Mythology aside. The Rat Magician. Literally all the Rat Magician is gonna do is like fucking be like, oh, is this your card? And then I fucking just punch him. Or he does the thing where he's like, oh, which fucking cup? Oh, what cup is the ball in? And he just fucking shoves them around. And I have to guess. And I guess right or wrong. Doesn't really matter because it's a fucking cup game. And then I win. Okay? Are we clear? Destruction. This is an ice cold metal man. He's not doing much here. Force of nature. This is force of nature. These last 6 I definitely can rank. Firstly, let's start with the geese because they probably just fucking, they crush. Because geese already are pretty fucking dangerous creatures, but on top of that, these are like 10-foot long geese. I think I get owned here. And this is a big harpy thing. Again, I think I get owned here. I don't think it's close. And then... Listen, this guy is already a big dinosaur, so he has the biological advantage. And he knows magic. I think he just, again, I know the destroy get a little big at the destroy tier, but he crushes. You can beat a unicorn? I disagree. I just so strongly disagree. Because I don't think it would want to fight me. It's too gentle. And I have in this scenario, no qualms. The metal men are like nowhere near the size of these geese. I'm just going to put that out there. This is Baba Yaga. And I think she's, you know, she has a sentient house that she rides around on. it just would eat me and put me in just fucking, I would die, probably. I don't, there's a million ways she could do it. A big woolly mammoth. I mean, let's continue the fucking trend here. I'm not beating a mammoth. I'm not like a pack hunter. I get run over or eaten or impaled. Again, many ways that the woolly mammoth can pull this off. And then the wraith. The wraith just takes my soul away. The wraith just takes it away. I think there's some scenarios, I think, you know, he's just made out of bone, so if I can get close to him, I think I could beat him, but I don't think, more often than not, I don't think he would let me do that. You can Riz Baba Yaga up, though. Yeah, but that's still like a draw. You know what? I didn't think about that. What if they win? Now, Baba Yaga's too smart, though. She can go back up here. I think she's too smart. But that is the complete list. First off, I'm favoriting this. The complete list. That they destroy me. They win. They tie. Close, but I win. And they destroy me. Wraith is literally the Grim Reaper. Oh, so if I touch him, I die anyway. Nah, whatever. He's already up there. It's minutia, splitting hairs. But that's the list. That's list number 1. Let me find a few more of these. I'm gonna do a few more. I'm still gonna be around and talking. I just want to find a few more goofy lists. Any other like random things you want me to rank? I could do a fast food one. I haven't done that in a while. And Lord knows I got a lot to say. Some would say too much to say, probably. In fact, a lot of people would. I'm American. There's 8 fast food restaurants per block. Coffee chains. I don't know if I've been to enough. I've been to like 4. It's like Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. I mean, there's like mom and pops. I've never been to like a Tim Hortons or something. You know? I feel like there's not enough for me to be able to, because even between Starbucks and like Dunkin' and shit, they have like their own merits. Professors you could beat in a fight. Maybe I'm gonna do smash or pass with the spells. I don't know about that one. Maybe at some point in my life when I'm really desperate for content. Let me look into it. Okay, before the fast food one, I will do another Wiz-related one, because we're clamoring for it. Because the streets need it. And it's short. Just professors. Professors you can beat in a fight. Now, for the sake of fun, and any... Oh, let me actually stop this recording. For the sake of any fun and, like, any parody in this list at all, for the sake of any fun and any parody in this list at all, I'm just gonna assume they can't use magic, because if they could, they all win. All of them win. Let's get these tiers in order here. Case of Fate's Beholder. Yeah, but I could still just punch him in the eye, you know? Where was I? This F tier we don't need. I think I can fight all these guys. Al has red without magic is literally, even with magic, he's still old and like can barely move. If you've ever been to his area in Krakatopia, he's like shaking because he's struggling to stand even with the cane. Crush. It's not even close. He's he's maybe the easiest in this entire list. Dworgen's picture kind of litty. Where is he on here? Yeah. Yeah, okay. He's on the selfie cam. Malorn is a teenager. He's like an average teenager. And I think the average teenager and me, it's pretty close. I'm going to say they win, but it's closer. Because if he's like 15 or 16, he's got that those like hormonal puberty strength where he's fucking full of testosterone and just is angry all the time. I think it's close though. I do think it is, but it depends on how old he is. If he's like 13 or 14, I crush him. But he's like, there's some tall ass teenagers too, dude. Like, I don't know. He could fucking. There's a chance he probably. I think it's a tie. I think it's a tie. The Dworgen album cover, yeah. There's like the parental advisory logo on the bottom right corner. Fuck. I gotta make that later. That's really funny. Baba Yaga. I honestly think she destroys. I really do. Because she's like this old mythical being. She's like one of those grandmas that like you know is tough as shit and could just fucking like hit you in the head with a broom. He says emo face going crazy. Listen to Fall Out Boy. Angsty about life. But yeah, Baba Yaga destroys me. I can tell she's also been through some shit. More life experience, more combat experience. Not close. Halston Baelstrom is just a toad with a top hat, and he's funny and goofy. But he's also a troublemaker. I beat him, though. I don't think it's close. This alien guy, who's very thin, but he's kind of big. She's like a Cajun granny. She kind of is, yeah. I think it's a tie between me and the alien if he doesn't have magic. I think I win, but it's close, actually. I lied. Because he doesn't strike me as someone who knows, like, hand-to-hand combat. I think he would probably be pretty, like, just a classic 1-2, and he probably goes down pretty easily. Because I don't think he knows. Cyrus Drake with hair, I destroy him. Cyrus Drake without hair, I think he beats me, but it's closer. Because he's more regimented. He's a pretty big dude, at least if his model in game is anything to go by. But with hair, he's just like a much more mild guy. Without hair, he's that dude. Falmea, I think... Oh, this is close between the two. Because she definitely got hands, admittedly. I think it's a tie. I think it's anyone's game there. Diego literally knows swordplay. Not close. Not close. Not close. He knows the way of the sword. Dworgen? I think if we fought, I don't think he would know what is happening in the world. I think on a day-to-day basis, he like doesn't see reality. I feel like he's constantly tripping on something is what it feels like. He's just seen so much shit. I think I'd destroy him without magic. This is the lady that teaches the spear spells. I mean, she's pretty much the same as Falmea, so it's a tie. Listen, don't mess the fucking dwarf. That's all I'm saying. Like, he has the hammer. Torbjorn is a fucking tough son of a bitch. He's very muscular for his size. I think he just destroys me straight up. I really do. This big moose guy as well. I mean, guy's probably got like 150 pounds on me, if not more. He crushes. I can't even see who that is. They look pretty meek and harmless, though. Xander, we'll do Xander first. Xander isn't awake. He is in a constant state of meditation. He would probably know that I'm coming and maybe wake up to do something because he could sense the animosity and the presence and the malicious intent. But I still think I would beat him. I think maybe it's closer than people would think, but I think I still beat him. Lydia Guerreros can fly, and she's strategically intelligent. We can't count that out. But I still think I come out on top narrowly. She'd be Torment on me till I join, yeah. With the she'd be Molten on me till I core. That's the balance Arcanum. It just does not look like I did not notice, to be honest. I think I beat her. This is just an old lady without magic. Easy. Mortis is a tree. I don't think I could take him down. I think he destroys me. This is a unicorn. I think I win. Enough said about that. It's a unicorn. Very small. The horn is there to stab me, but I could just A, get out of the way, and B, I am so much bigger than this thing. This is a living, like, panther. And a panther in real life could destroy me and crush me and obliterate me and just fucking tear me limb from limb. So, destroy me these. This is just like a kid. This is just like a child, a school child. I destroyed, not even close. This kid is just getting fucking obliterated. Have you ever seen a horse kick? But that is a horse. This is a unicorn. They're not like fighters. Horses are bred to be like muscular and shit. And, you know, ride around. Unicorns are like pretty meek. And also way smaller. Doesn't Lydia have the high ground? She could. But even then, like, if she just is like, I'm gonna sit up here, it's still a draw. I've never read Harry Potter, so I don't have to worry about this problem. This is... She seems like I don't remember her name, I'll be honest. I haven't played through Empyrean in a long time. I forgot. But that being said, she seems pretty strong. I think it's a tie. Holy shit, my earbud just fell out. Awkward. I had to get new. I've been needing to get new ones of these for the last year, maybe year and a half. Something like that. I've yet to bite the bullet because I hate spending money on things. Sylvia Drake, sweet, seems like a sweet lady. But I definitely win. No magic involved, I definitely win. Arthur Weathersfield is a big dog, man. I'll give it to him. He's a big dog guy. But this is actually really close. This is actually really close. I think it's a tie. I think it's a tie, but I almost lean closer to he wins, but it's closer because he probably has stronger jaws and bite force than me if push comes to shove. He's probably a little bit bigger than me. I'll put him in they win, but it's closer. This lady without spells, I think one punch is all it would take. I really do. Velma, whatever. I don't remember her full name. Don't have to. Rarely do I ever visit her office. Not as iconic as the Ravenwood Professors. I think it's, without magic, it's a wash. Mulinda is a cow, and cows are very strong. Cows are super strong. So I think she just wins. I'm not even gonna lie. Farley, on the other hand, oh my god. I just punt him. Farley is the easiest, maybe the easiest answer on this list. And then lastly, Lucky Hook Line. Pelicans are a big deal, and he has a fishing rod. Velma has pointy clothes. All right, so I'll move her up to I Win, but it's close. Just tip. Yeah, I could do that. I could just tip her. Like it's a summer in Ohio and I'm trying to act up with the boys. Yeah, cows are crazy strong. It's not close. Lucky Hook Line, on the other hand, I think he does have grit because he can fish, but I think I could probably beat him. I really do. I don't think he's built... He's so, like, top-heavy. I feel like he would have poor balance and coordination. And hey, that's this list out of the way. What do we think? Does this look fair? How's this look? I think it looks pretty fair. Very much sleeping on Velma. I don't understand why. I get that there's pointy clothes. I understand that aspect of it. But other than that, I could wear pointy clothes too. You know? I don't regularly, but I could. Pelican is grippy? Yeah. That's why he's an I Win, but it's close. I think there's scenarios where he could win, but I think he's just so top-heavy. He could teeter and fall over like a weeble wobble, but he does fall down all the time. But next list on the docket, we're going to veer away from Wiz here. And we're going fast food. All pets? Every pet? There's so many. That list would take another hour. Here's the deal. Things I've never had, we'll get these out of the way. Never had this, never had this, never had this. Never had churches. Never had Del Taco. Never had Pollo Loco. Never had Jack in the Box. Never had Jollibee. I've heard it's good though. Never had Moe's. Don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't know what this is either. This is Sheets. Not the best name. I'll say that. Taco Band I never had. I don't remember eating Zaxby's. So that's these out of the way. I think we can start off clean with Arby's. Which... I think this is a D. Are you talking about just for customer service? You can average both into account, I would say. I think Arby's has one redeeming factor. And it's the fry game. The fry game is fucking heat. Other than that, not much else redeeming there. I think roast beef is just kind of weird. Have you ever been to an Olive Garden? Yeah, I've been to Olive Garden. But other than the fries at Arby's, there's literally nothing. I've heard their shakes are good. I've never had them though, so I can't say that. So D, I think, is fair. There's some redeeming qualities to keep it above an F, but a D is reasonable. Bojangles I've had once in the South, and it was pretty fucking good. I'm a fried chicken fan, personally. So most restaurants that specialize in it are going to be up here. But I'm going to put Bojangles. 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 I'm going to put Boj I'm gonna put it at a B. You know, I'm gonna add another tier to this because it feels wrong to put it at a B. Because this is clearly like a cut above a B tier. Just showing what's up with the title compared to what's going on. So the title says, let me pull up the title real quick. The title says, first off, if you want to watch the spell rankings, you just go back in the VOD. I did that for the first hour and a half. No, I'm not gonna. Whatever. But basically, the title said like, I believe ranking what spells can beat in a fight, and then in parentheses, and other tier lists. So I'm just doing other tier lists after the fact, because why not? You know, maybe I can, hold on, maybe I'm going to pin a message real quick. I can pin a message on that, because I'm going to get asked this probably a lot now. There's a little echo there probably, but it's fine. Spell, fight, tier. List. Is at the beginning of the stream. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Ranking your unsettling TikToks? What's unsettling about them? Be honest. You can be honest. Let's move back to Google. Darker you than the Hunger Frog is cute. Yeah. It is pretty good. Pretty good. Shouts to my pal Steve for making that. With pay, of course. But back to the action. Gotta go to Coffee Loving Stuff IRL. Hey, thanks for dropping in, Coffee Lover. Next up, we got Boston Market. Boston Market. Is not... I haven't been to this enough to rank it. I'll be real. Burger King, I've been to enough to rank it. And it is... My mind is telling me D tier. My heart's telling me C tier. So I'm going to put it in C tier because I do kind of like Whoppers sometimes. I think the problem with Burger King is everything they have is outclassed. So yeah, I'm going to move it back down to D. It just makes too much sense to put it in D. Everything is outclassed. The fries are outclassed. The burgers are outclassed. Everything's... There's no point into going here when McDonald's or Wendy's do exist. You know what I mean? It's just the same fare as those two places, just worse. Will the Force Store get an emote? Good question. I've never actually thought about it. I could commission it at some point. I haven't had a new one in a while. Raising Cane's is pretty fucking good. I think it's B is fair. I think B is fair for Cane's. It's pretty expensive. It's not like fucking godly tier chicken. But it's pretty good. The sauce is good. The toast is good. The sauce and the toast are better than the chicken, to be fair. I like the chicken. I don't love the chicken. But the sauce and the toast are fucking crazy good. And you can't count that out. So I'll put it in at B. A box combo will set you right. Carl's Jr. Oh, it's pretty mediocre. I think their fries are really good. They have like the Popeyes kind of fries. Or they're like very like small and crunchy. I fuck with that. Their burgers are decent. Cane's carried by the sauce for the most part, yeah, I would say. But yeah, Carl's Jr. is an easy C. Checkers is Checkers and Rallies. I don't know if I've had Checkers and Rallies. I'm actually gonna put this here. If the prices are lower, I throw into A. I think that's a fair estimate. Chick-fil-A I'll be honest, I think Chick-fil-A is a little overrated. Don't get me wrong, I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. The sauce is good. The fries are good. I like the peanut oil. Peanut oil is like goated, top tier. But the problem is, I feel like Popeyes just fucking clears. You know what I'm saying? I really feel that with all my soul and being. I think Popeyes just fucking clears this shit. I'll put it in... Because it's like, it could be a... It's not... Would I have it over Cane's, though? I think I'll put it in C. No, I'll put it in B. The customer service and consistency is crazy. I think B is fine. But the customer service is almost like unnerving. They're like Disney employees with how kind they are. So I think B is fair. Chipotle is C tier. That might make some people a little upset because there are a lot of Chipotle fans in the world. But I think it's overpriced and it's decent, but you could make this at home probably about the same for way cheaper. And I don't think it would be that hard. So it's an easy C for me. That and there's like actual like authentic, if you live anywhere near like actual authentic Mexican food, like it just is going to clear Chipotle. Chipotle does have bowls, which is cool. And it's easy to track like the macros and stuff, but that's the only advantage I can see to it over like any other local mom and pop Mexican spot. That's really it. Culver's as a Midwestie, I'm putting it in A. I really like it. I like cheese curd. I like their fucking custard is crazy good. Butter burgers go hard. The chicken strips are pretty good. It's a solid A across the board. It does it all for you. No stone is unturned. And they have a bunch of weird menu items that, like, somebody out there probably really appreciates. Like, they have, like, pork cutlet sandwiches and shit. Like, there's so much weird stuff there that somebody's gonna like. If you go to a Culver's and you like fried American fare, you'll find something. Denny's, I think, is a D. I mean, the Grand Slam is pretty good. But most of their food is not my favorite. It isn't. The Denny's spaghetti, cursed. The Denny's burgers, cursed. It's just like, it's not for me. It's not for me. Domino's, I think I like Domino's. Nah, wait, that's Dairy Queen. We'll get to Dairy Queen, trust. Domino's is a C. There's better pizza places in the world. There's either better local places around you, or even then, better delivery probably. I do think Domino's is one of the better, like, chain pizzas. But they're still just, like, I'm never thinking about, like, man, I could go for Domino's right now. I'm never thinking that. Never in my life. Fire subs, I don't think I've had enough to say. Dairy Queen, I have had enough. And if we're combining ice cream and food, I think it's probably a B. But it's close to A, because the ice cream is pretty good. I just, like, don't get it a lot. And their fast food is still decent. They have, like, okay fucking, like, fried stuff. It's fine. If it was just the fried food, I'd put it in C. But the ice cream, I think, bumps it to B. And that's what matters. Five Guys is, I think, our first S. I really do. And I'm biased because I worked at a Five Guys for, like, 3 years. But the food is just so fucking good. And it gives me nostalgia, too. So it's everything I want. Obviously, we're gonna fucking do. I take out a mortgage to put me to Five Guys. Yeah, I know. I get it. It's expensive, but I genuinely think it's probably worth it. Burgers are fire. Fries are crazy. I know there's a lot of Five Guys fries haters. Like, oh, they're so soggy. I don't care. They're soggy sometimes. They're fucking good anyway. That's an S. It's literally just a straight S. IHOP. IHOP is... I don't think I've had it in years. I'm going to put it in never had. In-N-Out Burger. I've had it one time when I went to California on a school trip. And it is... It's like a B tier. Like price, the thing that makes In-N-Out as good as it is not inherently the quality of it. It's the price for what you're getting. Like you're paying McDonald's or slightly less than McDonald's prices for something that's definitely better. It's a B tier in my opinion. Although I've never had it animal style, so maybe I would change to A if I did. But I've only really had it once, so I don't know. If I lived in California, it'd probably be up here, but I don't, so I haven't tried enough. So B it is. I think it's worthy of the B spot. Jersey Mike's is fucking fire. It's close to A for me. I think I'm gonna put it at A. The first time I went to Five Guys, they gave me half a brown bag worth of fries and 2 burgers. That's crazy. That's an S tier. It just is so fucking fire to me. I don't even care how much I'm paying for it at this point. I don't even care if it's like $20 for a meal. Just give it to me. Sorry, I'm chewing ice from coffee. But Jersey Mike's is like the goated fast food sandwich chain. It is the best you'll get out of all of them, in my opinion. In terms of quality, the fucking meat is good. The cheese is good. Got her back to work, but awesome stream. Hey, thanks for popping in, Brooke. It's been a minute, but always nice to see you. Always nice. But back on the topic of Jersey Mike. Cheese is fire. Meat is fire. It's just a fucking, like, they packed the shit out of that sandwich. That sandwich is packed to the brim with food. Everything is there. It's like fucking Smash Brothers. Everyone is here in this fucking sandwich. But it is a bit expensive, and sometimes it can be a bit heavy. That's fair. But it's an A for me. I know whether to be sad or proud that you've never had IHOP or Skyline. I've just never been in a hungover situation where I need one, nor do I live close to any of them. Jimmy John's is good. I think it's B tier. But it's like the most convenient snackable sandwich of all the fast food sandwiches. So I think I actually might bump it up to A. Because it's not as heavy as Jersey Mike's. With Jersey Mike's is a sandwich you eat and you're like taking a nap on your couch for the next couple hours because you ate so many fucking raw calories of meat, cheese, and fat. Whereas Jimmy John's, like, that's a good lunch sandwich. It still tastes very good. It's just like it's a very snackable sandwich. So I put it in an A. I put it in an A personally. KFC. This is a contender for our first F. Not gonna lie. I think I would put it in D because I can see a scenario where I want to eat it sometimes. But it's just so outclassed by the Chick-fil-A's, by the Canes, by the Bojangles if you live there, by the Popeyes. It's just so fucking outclassed, and the service sucks at every KFC I've been in has like objectively bad customer service. The floors are always sticky. It's like the ultimate like greasy fast food American restaurant. It's like the epitome of what most people think American fast food is in their head when they imagine it in their brains. I'm gonna put it at D though. Not my favorite. Not my favorite whatsoever. Only good thing from KFC is the mashed potatoes and the mac. They do have some good sides. They do. They're decently far away from F, I think. I was tempted to put an F, but it's not that bad. It's still decent. It's still decent. Little C's, I'm about to drop. No, I can't do it. I was gonna put them in S, but I can't do it. They're an A. The reason I would put them in S is when the pretzel pizza is out at Little Caesars, it is an S tier fucking experience. You go in, you pay $5, you get your fucking pretzel pizza, and you walk out, and that is like $7 for 2 of the best dinners you've ever had in your life. Guaranteed. The problem is the pretzel pizza is temporary. It's a temporary menu item. And when it's not around, I'd say it's closer to a B just from price, because the quality of the pizza generally is not like super good. But when you average it out, it's an A for me. One of my favorite fast food places of all time. Been going there a lot lately, and it does me right. The pretzel pizza does me right every time. The pretzel pizza, for those that have never had it, It's a pretzel-based crust instead of dough. Cheese sauce instead of marinara. And then on top of that, there's shredded cheese and pepperoni. It's literally a salt fucking pile of pizza. It's a pizza that is only salt, with another layer of salt, and then another layer of cured salty meat. It's the most American. It's the most American thing ever, and it's a fucking salty pretzel crust. So the crust is good to eat when you get to the end of it. It is God's gift to man. So it's an A tier, not an S. Long John Silver's is another candidate for for our first F tier. But because it's there for people during Lent, I guess I can put it at D. I guess I can. The thing is like, a lot of people are disgusted by Long John Silver's for how greasy it is. I don't care. Fucking fill me up with hush puppies and like fried food all day. Throw it all in there. I'll eat it all. The problem is after you eat Long John Silver's, I'm not even joking. There are times after I've eaten Long John Silver's where I have had stomach aches that have lasted several days. Because it's just so greasy and kind of rancid. But it still tastes kind of good. The hush puppies are fire, so it stays in D for me just barely. Just barely by the skin of its teeth. By the scales of its fish. McDonald's. Now we're getting crazy. And by crazy, I mean normal. Everybody's been doing McDonald's. The deals on the app are fucking crazy. It's an S-tier establishment. I feel like there used to be a rivalry, right? There used to be like this heated fast food rivalry between like McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. But nowadays, I feel like McDonald's is just like, with Generation Z, McDonald's has just pulled a fucking head of the pack. Millennials and Gen Z just fucking left everyone in the dirt for McDonald's. And I'm down for it. The prices aren't as good as they used to be. They're not. But the app fucking gets you there. If you want good prices for the food, if you have the app, they have fire deals every day. The breakfast is the best fast food breakfast, in my opinion, out of any of these places. It's so good, and there's so many items that are crazy fucking delicious. A quarter pounder with cheese is pretty solid. It's like reliably good every time. The fries are the only thing that's like sometimes is kind of like it waffles a bit. Blood is waffling. But S tier, I think, for McDonald's overall. It's just fucking, it's consistently very good. Noodles and Company. I think the mac and cheese I've had is pretty good. But I think it's a solid, D tier is a bit of a disservice. I think it's a solid C tier. Like, I'm never craving it is the problem. I'm never craving Noodles and Company. If I want pasta or any kind of noodle, I can make a variant at home. Aside from some of the mac and cheese, I can make a variant at home that's equally as good, if not slightly better. So I'm going to put it at C. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. Panda Express. Now, Panda Express, I've seen other fast food tier lists. I've seen them. And a lot of it is hit or miss between Panda Express. A lot of people are like, oh, it's so fucking gross. I think it's an A tier. I really like it. You know what? I'm going to bump it up for an S tier just because they fucking give their workers healthcare. That's crazy. The food is super good. I actually really like it. I'm a fan of the fried rice. I'm a fan of all of their chicken products. I'm a fan of all their beef products. Coconut shrimp hits sometimes. It always hits. And I know there is the argument that's like, oh, just go to a local Chinese place and get like Chinese takeout, which is like kind of a fair argument. But I feel like it's different. It's not the same like taste. Because there are times where I really am in the mood for Chinese takeout, and there's times where I'm in the mood for Panda Express. And it's almost a different taste. It's like how fast food pizza is a different taste than like local mom and pop shops around you, you know? So I think it's an S tier. I love it. And there's ways to make it macro friendly too. Orange chicken goes crazy. Dude, the honey sesame chicken. I've had a revelation. Honey sesame chicken is... oh my god. It's one of my favorite fast food items all time. Honey sesame chicken, fried rice, white rice if you want to cut some calories. Just in a bowl. That shit is so good. It is fucking crazy. It's crazy good. S tier. Almost caught up watching while I file patient files at work. Streams keeping me going, not gonna lie. Hey, that's what it's all about. Look at how fucking big my hand looks when I put it up to the camera like this. Look at that shit. Crazy. And they say I couldn't beat Humongo Frog with this shit. Come on. With a fist this cartoonishly big, it's possible. Panera Bread. A lot of people like it. I'm low as fuck on Panera Bread. I think it's a D tier. It's really expensive. I can make a salad at home that's better. They have bread bowls, I guess. If you want to even make like salads unhealthy, you can do that. But other than that, everything is super overpriced and like not that good. They do have the membership program where you can like get the free drink fill-ups every month if you pay, which is pretty cool. Like you can just walk in and get drinks and stuff. It's not my favorite. It actually, I just can never think of a scenario where I'd want to go. It's a D, straight up. Straight up. I'll be honest. Papa John's, I think, belongs with Domino's in the fast food pizza that's okay category. I think it's in the same boat as Domino's. It's okay. Sometimes I'll want it, and I'll want that like taste for fast food pizza, and I'll get it, and it's pretty good, and that's it. There's not much to say. It's a C tier in every way and shape. It's just it's average food. It's average pizza that's decent. It's there. Penn Station I've actually never had. I've heard Penn Station's fucking amazing, but I've never had it. Pizza Hut. Join your brothers in the C tier. Actually, you know what? I think I might have a hot take for everybody that is going to make everybody mad at me, but I don't care. Pizza Hut's a B tier. And Pizza Hut is a B tier because they have the dessert breadsticks that go crazy. The regular breadsticks are fucking delicious too, don't get me wrong. And the thin crust. The thick crust, we're rating Pizza Hut on the thick crust and the regular crust. It's down here. But the thin crust pizza, ooh, it's good. It's really good. And if you've never had it and you think Pizza Hut's like garbage because you've only had the thick crust, the thin crust is crazy. It really goes hard. It really does. My Pizza Hut order is sometimes I'll just get this and eat it all by myself in a day. It's a thin crust with just like the crumbled up sausage, extra tomatoes, jalapeno, and mushroom. And that is a fucking... the ratios are fucking good on that thing. Thin crust is the wave. Pizza Hut just does it right. They do pretty good. That's why it's B. It's a little expensive though. It's like fringe BC, but I'd put it in B because I like it a bit more than these two pizza places here. Now Popeyes, holy fuck! What is there to say? It speaks for itself. I swear to God, there is not a single bad menu item at Popeyes at all. Not a bad side, not a bad product. It's all fucking delicious. It's all so good. The chicken sandwich, one of the best fast food chicken sandwiches, if not the best. The tenders, easily the best fast food chicken tenders. Easily the best fast food bone-in chicken if you want like just a bucket or like a 9-piece meal. It's there. It's fucking it's the best you'll find. This is an underrated part of Popeyes as well, is the sauce game. The Blackened Ranch, aside from maybe Wingstop Ranch, is the best fucking sauce of any fast food place I've ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's so good. The Cajun Sparkle packets are crazy. The biscuits are the best fast food biscuits. The fries are up there for me as some of the best fast food fries, aside from maybe Five Guys. It's just like, I could wax poetic about the delicious, crumbly, greasy joy that Popeyes gives me every day of my fucking life. I go there. Sure, the service is almost bad in every Popeyes location, but the food is so good, I don't care if I have to wait an hour for it. I don't, because it's worth it every time. I'm in the UK and also in the middle of nowhere, missing out on the fast food for real. Listen, I'm also an American, so I over-embellish on greasy fast food. It's like a point of pride. We all think, like, the American stereotype that we just fucking all love fast food and eat it all the time is so true. It's so true. Portillo's. As somebody who lives in the Portillo's area, in the Chicagoland area, Portillo's is, I think it's just outside S. It's, yeah, I'm going to put it up here. And a lot of you, I know most of you probably have never had Portillo's in your life. That's understandable because it's not in a lot of spots. It's in like choice areas of the Midwest and like some areas down south, like, you know, south, but like northern south, like Kentucky and shit. Or like Tennessee and stuff. But it's really good. It's really, really good. They got, in my opinion, pound for pound, the best fast food glizzies. Don't think it's close. They're also super cheap glizzies too. The burgers are probably some also, like, I think they're close to Five Guys level burgers. I think they're just under Five Guys in the burger quality. They're super good. They're like, the best I can describe them is they're like a Whopper with like the char broil grill thing, but it's way better. It's like if a Whopper tasted like how they look in the ads. That's what a Portillo's burger is. It's so good. My go-to Portillo's order is large fry, a double bacon cheeseburger with the grilled onions and mayo and pickles and cheese, and then like a big fucking cup of the cheese sauce. And let me tell you something. The Portillo's cheese sauce is, I think, the best fake cheese product I've ever had in my fucking life. There's something they're putting in it because it's supposed to be fucking ballpark cheese or something. It's like that nacho cheese from like ballparks that they fucking spray in the cup and give it to you. But there's something about it that tastes way better. It's got like this addictive quality. It's got this addictive tang. And you can dip your fries in it. I dip my fucking burger in it because, again, I'm fat. I'm American. It's what we do here. It's crazy. It's so good. It's so good, and all of you are missing out. Every single one of you are missing out. I've seen / had a grand total of 7 and everything on this tier list, and half of them are in the city, which is like an hour away. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough not being an American where there's, you have, what, fucking 30 I have like 30 fast food places probably in a couple mile radius of me, and all of them are different. Oh, it's wild. I don't know how Arby's is staying afloat. I don't. Guess I have to go on a road trip for Portillo's since you're selling it. I wouldn't go on a road trip just for Portillo's, but if you're ever in the Chicagoland area or the Midwest, I would give it a look. A lot of Midwesterners hype up Culver's. This is where it's at. Portillo's is legit. Especially if you like glizzies. They also have like beef sandwiches and roast beef sandwiches. I'm not the biggest fan of roast beef, but they're good, and they're the best place fast food wise you could find them. DQ had to go in F and so overpriced, and for what? I think it's okay. I think with the ice cream, if we're counting ice cream, it's pretty good. I think it's B. Culver's slaps though? Yeah. Yeah. I don't disagree. Culver's is pretty fun good. I just think Portillo's is like the slept-on giant. It's the sleeping giant of Midwest fast food that puts the In-N-Outs to shame. Potbelly! I'm way lower on Potbelly than the average fucking consumer. I think it's D tier. I'm just not a fan. And it's literally just personal bias because I can understand why people would like it. I just think that the sandwiches are a little too dry. That's it. It's all opinion. It's a strong opinion. And I know a lot of people probably put it up here, or even up here. But every time I've tried it, I've been let down. I've had their sandwiches. I didn't think they're that good. I've had people be like, "Oh, you should try the shakes. The shakes are super good." Try the shakes. They're okay. It's not great. BBQ chicken basket slaps though. It's fucking crazy good. Crouton were the same. It's so wrong, and that little like piece of just fucking toasted white bread they give you in the basket at DQ, it feels so wrong, but it's so right. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Potbelly. Personally, I've only been let down. Qdoba, never been. Quiznos, never been. Yeah, the ice cream is way different for me. Or at least priced in America. Canada is also going through it right now. Like, the inflation in Canada is crazy, I've heard. But yeah, like a small with like mixing shit would be like half that price in America, give or take. I don't know what Roy Roger. How did this get through the list? Sparrow. We found our F tier. We found it. Everybody, we found Sparrow in F tier. It's so bad. I mean, it's edible pizza. That's not terrible. But it's like the price of a entire pizza for a slice in an airport. Because they know you're desperate. I've had it before. Every single time, it's not been that good. And it's been overpriced. I know it's a cold take. But Sparrow's is definitely the worst thing we've fucking been through on this list. But it had that funny fucking sketch in the office, though. So is that cool? You know, I'm saying, bump it up. No, it stays enough. Shake Shack. I've been to Shake Shack a few times in my life. And it's pretty good. It's expensive. I'm going to put it in B. With the Caneses and the In-N-Outs. I think Shake Shack belongs right around here. It's okay. It's good. You get exactly what you pay for. It's expensive and you get the quality you pay for. It's like, it's not as good as Five Guys though. Five Guys is probably around the same price, but way better. Not that Shake Shack is bad. I don't know. It's a B. It's never wowed me the same way Five Guys has wowed me, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty good, and they do some fun like collaborations and whatnot. And some fun menu items. They did like the gochujang burgers and stuff that all looked really good. I've never had them though. All looked really good. Sonic. Sonic is... Someone said it was F tier in chat. I wholeheartedly agree. I've never had anything from Sonic. Actually, no. The boneless wings bump it to D tier. Because like those can't be bad. Why is Mac at S tier? Because it's just fire and it's cheap. It's the most, like, I swear to God, the shit they're putting in McDonald's, everything. Like, every restaurant puts MSG in that shit. But they're putting something different in there. They're putting, like, crack in there. It's so fucking good. I love McDonald's. It's probably the fast food place I've been to the most in my life. Sonic has literally never gotten my order right. No exaggeration. Never gotten it right. Also, the food is shit. That's such a funny, like, that's the fucking anecdote. That's like the not the main point of the sentence. They like squeaked it in at the end. Also, the food is shit. It is bad. I think the boneless wings are good. But everything else, I know the novelty is like, look at all the drinks we have. Whoa, I don't fucking care. If I want to mix Mountain Dew and ice cream, I have a blender at home. It's a D tier. It's the boneless wings get only redeeming quality. Everything else sucks and is outclassed. McDonald's is S tier for the breakfast alone. Goddamn right. That's what I was saying. I love McDonald's. I really do. Especially the breakfast. Especially when they do like the 2 for $3, where you can get 2 like sausage cheese biscuits for $3. That is like 2 meals worth of food for $3. It doesn't get better than that. Gotta bounce, have work to do. Hey, no biggie. Thanks for popping in, Alex. Thanks for popping in. I always appreciate it. Macca's hash browns. That shit. They're good, man. It's good. The hash browns are good. And hash browns are always good. But the McDonald's ones, some is just different about everything McDonald's makes. The McGriddle's good. The McGriddle goes hard. I like the McGriddle. It's just like my third choice. I usually go either a biscuit, a sausage cheese biscuit, if I'm feeling something heavy, or a breakfast burrito if I'm feeling something light. And then hash browns as well, because I'm, you know, you can't not get them. Shit's fire. I'll have to wake up early and get some McDonald's brekkie tomorrow. That shit sounds so good. Steak and Shake is a C tier. Honestly, some of their, like, the garlic steak burger is pretty good. Their portions are just mad small. Their fries are decent. They're like those shoestring fries. Mad small. It's okay. It's priced accurately. It's sized like, meh. It's just so mediocre. Subway, I used to have Subway at an F tier because I thought it was really bad. But I think I'm gonna move it up to a D. Because it's better than it was. I've had it recently, it's better than it was, and still like fine. The problem is, it's crazy expensive now, and it's not, like, I could probably make a similar quality sandwich at home. I really think I could. It's okay. It's nothing special. It's D. It's not like Sparrow bad. It's not, I'm not gonna insult it that hard. Torches in a red. Moving that up. Just Jersey Mike's worse. Literally, yeah, it's the same price too, but Jersey Mike's cakes your fucking sandwich full of meat and cheese and sauce. Oh, Mike's Way, bro. Don't even get me started. You know Subway's bad when it got you talking about how much better Jersey Mike's is. Because Mike's Way is fucking fire. Just like, yeah, let's just put oil, vinegar, and oregano on it. It's fire. Just crazy good. Just crazy good. It's crazy good. Nice for a cheap lunch. Around me, it's just not cheap. Obviously, prices vary, but it's not cheap around me. Taco Bell. This is top of A for me. This might be a hot take. You know what? No, I'm fucking going all in. S. S tier. It's an S tier. And I'm not even a Baja Blast fan. I'm not. But it's still crazy good. Just the amount of bang for buck you get from Taco Bell is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's so cheap and you get so much food. Crunchwrap Supreme. The thing about Taco Bell I will say is a common criticism is that every menu item tastes the same. I get it. I get it. I understand. But they're all so cheap and so good. Like, they have those boxes now where it's like, oh, you get like 2 burritos and you get like a taco and you get a drink. And it's like $7. You just get like 2.5 meals for $7. That's crazy. The value is nutty. It's nutty. I don't drink soda, but if I did, the Baja Blast would fucking go crazy. Food hasn't been that great for me at all. That's fair. But I like it, and it's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's like the Little Caesars of not pizza. That's how I would phrase it. I'll move it down to A, I think. I think, as I'm comparing it to Little Caesars, it's in that realm. But they have a lot of... I think it's pretty good. And it's super cheap. Just the amount of food you can get. Like, the fucking, like, 20 taco packs for, like, $12 is crazy. I don't know. I think it's in A. Minimum. Minimum. For me. Waffle House I've never been to. I've never been drunk enough and too late. Wawa's I've been to once. But I don't think I've been to enough to rank it. I was thinking I was going to rank it. Whataburger, I don't live in Texas, so no Whataburger. Wendy's is, I think, a B. I think the nuggets are good. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I can put it above, like, Chick-fil-A and Cane's, though. I think it's in this, like, Chick-fil-A and Cane's tier. I think I'm going to move Burger King. I'm going to move DQ back to C. Because I think the overall quality of these guys is just a little bit better. But Wendy's... chicken nuggets are super good. Their fries are crazy good now. They changed their fries, like they changed the formula for how to make their fries during the pandemic. And they made them way crispier and like better. And that was the main reason I'd have them in like C tiers, because I didn't think their fries were good. Their fries are good now. The Biggie Bag is still a fire deal. Like $4 for nuggets, a small burger, fries, and a drink. Super good. It is super solid. I might actually put it in A because it's kind of the same reasoning as Taco Bell. You get a good chunk of food for very cheap, and it's all pretty good. In fact, I think it's maybe even a little bit better than Taco Bell, but we don't judge. A tier, super good. White Castle, it is White Castle. I don't know where to rank this thing. I think I'm gonna put it in D. It's not better than Burger King. Every White Castle super greasy. The floors are sticky like KFC. The food's not that great. It's like gas station food. And there's like the novelty of like, oh, here's like 100 burgers and they're like all tiny and they're sliders. Oh. But it's just not that. It's just not for me. It's not that good. Their fries are kind of soggy. They don't have anything that makes them stand out. They're eh. Enough said. Don't really need to don't need to elaborate. Dude, I just had a fucking like a glitch in the software happened. Wingstop, last one. A tier, not S, A tier. Because there is some variance on quality. Hear me out, though. Wingstop, super good. I think their chicken's fire. I know a lot of people have bad experiences. The ones around me do it pretty well. The fries are like the best tasting fries, arguably, of any fast food place, besides maybe Five Guys and maybe Popeyes. I think it's in that realm. The Wingstop Ranch, if you like ranch, which for those that are international, ranch is like, it's like super doctored up mayo sour cream mixture with like chives and shit. Super good. It's just something that us Americans have concocted as an excuse to add even more fat and calories to our meals. And it fucking slaps, bro. It's so good. The Wingstop Ranch in specific. I'm not the biggest just like ranch fan in general. I think it's okay, but it's not like my sauce of choice all the time. But the Wingstop Ranch, they're putting like cocaine in that shit. It's crazy good. They got good flavors. I like most of their flavors decently. There's solid variety. But when the hot honey is in town, it's an S. 100%. Super. The only thing stopping it from being S, I think, is that the fries themselves are not consistently super good. Other than that, it's an A tier. I love it. The tenders are fucking crazy. Dude, I might have to get some fast food tonight. The more I'm doing this, the more I'm like, damn, I fucking want Wingstop. I want Five Guys. I want Panda Express. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. The more you talk about it, the worse it gets. But that's it for the fast food tier list. Are there any other requests for tier lists I'll do? I'll do one more if anybody has a fun idea. I could always do another fruit or vegetable tier list or some shit. I don't know. Oh, I could do a snack tier list. I'm going to do a snack tier list and then we're done. Let me pull one up. I want to make McChickens. Dude, McChickens are so fucking good. Oh my gosh. All right, snack tier list. The last tier list of the day. Oops, that's stream start. I need to get to Google. The stream started 2.5 hours ago. There we go. The snack tier list with a lot of America's snacks. Let's just fucking kick it off. String cheese is good. Actually, it's really good. I like having it. I like eating it. It's macro friendly. It's not super bad for you. It does it all. Actually, let me change the music up. We can do Animal Crossing, 1 a.m. What's 5 p.m. sound like? No, it's too generic. It's been done. Hold on. Let me get back. There we go. It's a little bit loud, though. I'm going to move it down. Would you ever consider doing Stardew Valley videos? I've been playing it a lot recently. It's just on my mind. I don't think I would do videos of it. Maybe I would do, like, later night streams of it. It's just like a chill stream. So I could stream it. I've never beaten it, so it'd be fun. Maybe when the new update comes out, because I know they're working on one, and they've been working on it for a minute, but... Slim Jims. I don't eat these. I think they're, like, bad, because I've never had one. And that's what it's all about. Hold on, let me get back to Google. Whoops. Oh my god. Everybody panic. Holy shit. There we go. What is this thing? Oh, Cracker Jacks? I didn't know they still sold this shit. I was just like, people ate it. Something people ate at the ball game in like the 40s. That's still a thing that comes out. Wow. Chester's Hot Fries, they're really good. They're really good. Actually, no, they're in B, because they're not something I buy every time I see them at the store or something, but they're good. They're good. Rice Krispie Treats, I think, are average. I don't like them as much as the average bear. I think they're okay. I don't love them. Sun Chips are also average. They're okay again. Don't really love them. These like weird zebra stripe cookies that the Keebler elf makes. See, again, don't really care about them. Welch's fruit snacks I think they're an A tier. I don't buy them often, but when I do, they hit. And they're healthy and they got fruit and vitamins. Are those Thin Mints? Is that what's next? Thin Mints are good. I think they're a little overrated, but they're still good. Tagalongs, though, the peanut butter chocolate Girl Scout cookie. For those that don't know, for those that aren't American, do the Girl Scout cookie thing. Tagalongs are like these chocolate, like, little cookies filled with peanut butter, and I love peanut butter and chocolate. That's an A tier. Oh, it's an A tier. Fuck, that's good. It makes me want Girl Scout cookies. This shit sucks. What are these? The cheddar and sour cream chips. The sour and cheddar cream ruffles. They're good. They're like a B tier. The Flamin' Hot cheddar sour cream probably goes up to an A. But they're still good. Chex Mix. This is just regular Chex Mix. It's a C tier. Might even... Nah, C is average. It's just like a replacement level snack. Gushers are just bad. Gushers just suck. They don't really... Like, they're just fruit snacks, but, like, kind of worse tasting. They taste more artificial than fruit snacks. Not a fan. Not a fan. Best Girl Scout cookies are the coconut ones. I don't think I've ever had the coconut ones, to be honest. Oh, a honey bun. Oh, a honey bun hits. Oh, I'm sorry. That's good. The honey buns are good eats, man. Jesus Christ. That shit is good. Fuck, dude. Honey buns are so good. I kind of want a honey bun now. Hot fries. I mean, I'll just put them in the same as the B's of the other one. They're hard. What does it mean to be hard boiled? What is that for a fruit snack? Like an egg? Sunflower seeds are okay. They're average. Takis are overrated, but still decent. B tier. Doritos. Might be a little bit of a hot take. I think Doritos they're okay. Not great. Munchies in the same boat. Are these the coconut Girl Scout cookies? I've never had these, so I'm just going to put them in average. Gushers hit is a bit of a crazy take, in my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan. They're just like, Are these saltines? I think this is the saltine packaging. Saltines are they're just bad. Like, who's eating these? Cosmic brownies. You drop this, king. Oh, those are good. Fuck, dude. Cosmic brownies everybody loves them. Even as an adult, I thought it was a nostalgia thing where people still like these fucking things. People just like them because they were in the lunchbox in school. And then I fucking tried one and I realized I was just being a curmudgeon. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. Which Wizard101 spell can you eat? I assume any of the animal ones. You could probably like fry up. The imp is definitely a one biter if you could catch him. Swiss rolls. Oh, I know these. They're okay. I'll put them in good. They're like pretty good. Kettle cooked chips are also in good. If they're flavored, like the jalapeno chips, those are fucking gas. But just the regular kettle cooked, not my favorite. These are sour cream and onion or sour cream and chive chips. These are really good. I like these a lot. Barbecue is B. They're good, not great. Nutty Buddies. What a fucking... That name did not age well. And here in the year of our Lord 2023. These are... I like peanut butter, so they're a B. For the average person, though, I don't want to move this up. Let's face it, they're probably C. Zebra cakes are B. They're like one of those classroom, like those school lunch snacks that you try them again when you're adult and they're like not as good. Still good. Not as good, though. Baked Lay's chips, I do like these. These are my go-to Subway sandwich side chip bag. That's the oatmeal cream pies. No, don't do this to me. That's an A tier. That's borderline S. Honestly, all these little Debbie things are so close to S, but I have to have some parity. The oatmeal cream pies are fucking fire. So good. So good. Same with honestly, little Debbie is fucking hidden, bro. Lay's chips are always good. It depends. Sometimes they're a bit too greasy. They're mostly like a B. They're solid, good quality. They're okay. They're not usually my snack of choice. They're pretty good. Teddy Grahams are average. I'm not the biggest fan. Oreos. I mean, they're Oreos. They're really good. they're just good, man. Oreos just taste good. I wish I could hate them more. You know what? They're S. Because when you crumble them up and you put them in like a milkshake, it's just insane. They're S tier. Oreos are so good. Fruit roll-ups. Roll-ups are like, they're average. They're okay. Nilla wafers, again, they're average. They're okay. Tostitos with no dip. They're just better chips. They're just better chip brands in a grocery store. They're D tier. Ding dongs. Speaking of names, Zio is a fucking names that aren't surviving. A ding dong, I don't know if that one's living either. They're okay. I mean, I don't know if I want to put them in good. They're like fringe. They're good, but they're on the cusp of getting demoted. They're right there. They're on the fringe of getting put into C. Funyuns, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I think most people put them in B. I don't fucking care about them that much. Cheetos regular. They're B tier. They're pretty good. Cheetos Flamin' Hot. A tier. I like them. In high school, I would eat like full bags of these and have like pits in my stomach from just the fucking capsaicin burning my stomach lining. But I didn't regret it. They were good. Ritz Bits. I've never had this in my life, so I'm not ranking it. I choose not to rank it. Cheeto Puffs are good. The only problem is sometimes the bags are just full of grease at the bottom, and also they get stale really fast. Other than that, pretty good. B tier. They're in the same rank as the regular ones. Just plain Fritos, I'm gonna put into bad. Sure, you can make those like Frito pie things that's like a school lunch, but other than that, I'm not the biggest fan. I guess I can. I'm not moving them up for fucking Frito pies. I'm just not. The trouble with snacks is unless I know what snacking mood I'm in, nothing tastes good. I have the opposite problem. I'll just eat whatever the fuck is in the cabinet and just go to town. It doesn't matter. The chili cheese Cheetos are pretty, or Fritos are pretty good. What are these? Are those? I've never had these either. They look kind of good from the packaging. Goldfish. B tier snack. The school lunch classic. Every lunchroom had at least like 20 of these. They're good. They're fun. Twinkies. I'm American and I do like these. I know most people will probably put them down here, but I kind of fuck with these. They're good. They're not food, but they're good. Oh, hell no. I came into the corn syrup and soy ranking stream. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with corn syrup? Listen, there are some Frito flavors that are pretty good, but a regular Frito, not as a part of a Frito, like a fucking walking taco, and its own merits, not great. Not great. Animal crackers. I had a problem when I was a kid where I ate a bunch of these and I threw up, and now I can't eat them, so I'm putting them in really bad. Not based on their own merits, just because I can't eat them anymore. I mean, to be fair, if you were having one Twinkie after another, you might have a problem. You know what I'm saying? What are these? Just like, are these graham crackers or are these club crackers graham crackers or no? I'll wait to rank them until you guys respond. The cheddar Chex Mix is pretty good. That's a B tier snack. That's pretty good. I've eaten a lot of these in my day. Don't eat a lot of them now, but I have nostalgic bias. Triscuits, people kind of sleep on these with dip. Like these and a little bit of hummus or cream cheese is pretty good, so I'm going to put them in average. On their own merits, they're closer here, but they're okay. Pringles are B. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. I'll eat them if they're around, you know? Bugles might just be the most underrated snack I've ever had, because I've never heard of these until I went to summer camp, and my friend Henry brought these in and I tried them, and I was like, holy fuck, these are so good. So Bugles, I'm going to put, just to make a point, I'm putting them in A. They're closer to B, Because they're not better than like hot fries or like cheddar sour cream, but they're still very good and slept on. Fritos, the chili cheese Fritos are in B tier. They're good. They're good. The problem is they fucking reek. You open this shit in class, the teacher knows you're eating them. But they're good regardless. Chips Ahoy are another B tier. They're just little chocolate chip cookies. And that's good. I like cookies. Jack's Links. This is just beef jerky. It's average. Beef jerky's average. I think if it wasn't like $9 for like 2 servings, they would be in good, but they're not. Not good for the macros. Or they're great for the macros, not good for the wallet. Would be a better way to put it. Cheez-Its. I don't have to say anything else. I don't have to say anything else. This is just on my desk, by the way. I don't have to say anything else. Yeah, there's some great beef jerky. I just like every time I think of, oh, this sounds good, I want to buy it, I look at the price and I like recoil. Veggie straws. If I'm eating a snack, I'm not trying to fucking have vegetables. If I get my job done, I have to eat healthy, so this is potentially my final interaction with snack food that isn't green beans. What a... green beans is crazy snack food. I'm trying to think what I guess my like most outlandish quote unquote snack is like crackers and hummus. Because that shit is good, but... I'm an American, I don't eat vegetables. Well, I guess I eat salad now, it's a lie. I eat some vegetables, but vitamins, not in the MO. Not in the docket. Oreos, are these the double stuff? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Every Oreo is a good Oreo. Oh, are these those like cheddar peanut butter sandwich crackers? These are good, man. I like these. Wheat Thins, who's eating those? The little Debbie powder donuts are good. Those are just good. They're solid. They're in the lunch line. They're always there for you when you need them. Speaking of in the lunch line, always there for you. The white cheddar popcorn, it's pretty good too. It's pretty good too. Cool Ranch Doritos, they're just the same as the other ones. Anybody who says these taste different is lying. It's like a big psyop. Where are we at? Ritz are underrated. They're like the best dip snack cracker. Like, you can have these with hummus. You can have them with fucking spray cheese from the can. I like that too. You gotta try IHOP for breakfast. I don't need to try IHOP, let's be clear. Nothing about IHOP has ever made me like, oh, I gotta try this. I run over. I've never had that scenario. Nothing compels me to go there. Not even the IHOP stint of 2020. Nothing. These little pretzels they're average. There are way better pretzel brands than these. Like the little pretzel like squares full of peanut butter. Those are even maybe you drop this crown tier. Pirate's Booty, I just don't eat this, so I'm not going to rank it. Planters Peanuts, they're average. They're literally just peanuts. You're telling me you wouldn't tell the difference between nacho cheese and Cool Ranch Doritos in blind taste test? Absolutely. 100%. I would not tell the difference. The only way you can tell the difference is the color of dust on your hands. There's some you can't tell the difference. Like the sweet chili ones, you can tell the difference. I would put those in like B tier. Those are good. I'm not going to... The nearest IHOP is like a 30-minute drive from my house. It's just not worth it. It's just not. A whale... Dude, the whales? The little cheddar whales? I fucking remember these. They're not that good. They're a D-tier snack. They're just the knockoff goldfish. I always thought of them in my head as a child. That's how I still think of them. And these are the little cheese wheels. What the fuck were they? Oh, Baby Bells. Baby Bells are fire too. Baby Bells, I'll put in good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. That's the snacks. That's the snacks. Rip Hayes Max's taste buds. All right, Sherlock. What would you put up here? What do you put in S tier? Sights boy, what are you putting up here? Something wrong with Cosmic Brownies, Oreos, and Cheez-Its? Baby Bell is S tier. It's just not S tier. It's good. But I'm a string cheese fan, a little bit over. Did you die in Wiz Hardcore? Do you really want to spoil yourself like that? I haven't died. I just haven't made any progress from where the last video ended off. I had a friend that ate them with the wax on. That's appalling. That's appalling, dude. Just with straight wax, like the texture would be. That's, bro. Some people got problems, and we have to accept that as a society and culture. That's not right. What's up, Koopa Kiyoshi? How's it going? Baby Bell's low A, high B. Yeah, these aren't really ordered. How to make money quick as a level 10 20 wizard? Fishing is probably the best bet. I have a beginner's guide that could help you with this, but fishing is pretty solid. Other than that, do we have any other tier lists? I could be persuaded to do one more if somebody has a good idea. Any ideas? Any ideas on the board? On the docket? If not, I'll just get cracking on another off-putting short. But otherwise, I go either way. Could do a vegetable. I haven't done a fruit tier list in a really long time. One of my first videos was a fruit tier list before I did Wiz videos. Just join what lists do you already do. We have done the which Wiz professors could I beat in a fight. We have done which Wizard101 spells could I beat in a fight. We've done the snack tier list and the fast food tier list. Soda tier list, I don't drink soda. You know what? I got one more I can do. I think I have one more idea. Kiwi's S tier. Kiwi's really good. You're right. I'll do one more fruit tier list because I haven't done one in about 2 or 3 years. Maybe 2 years. Dog tier list. I don't think I would know enough dog breeds off the top of my head. I would just be like, that was cute. And I put it up. And then they all be an S tier. All right. One last ride. Pet snacks percent if you would eat them if they were real. Some of them are sentient. A lot of them are sentient. So there'd be some moral ethic difficulties. It spells you an eat tier list. Okay. maybe next tier list stream. I do want to do another one of these at some point. Toilet paper tier list. Pokemon tier list. Oh, 1,000 or however. That's a lot. Which animals you beat in a fight? Ah, fuck. Mother Nature would fucking kick my ass. I'm sorry. I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll do that next time. Water tier list. Yeah, Fiji's an S tier. Some of them do suck, but here's the deal. I'm going to do a fruit tier list, and then we're out of here. We can do veggies separately on a different time. But fruits, we're starting off. We can start off. Let's actually just sort out things I've never had. Apricots, I've never had these. I don't know what that is. Not that cranberries. Dragon fruit I never had. Durian I've never had. Fig I've never had. Gooseberry I've never had. Lychee I've never had. Never had a papaya. Never had passion fruit. Never had a persimmon. I don't think I've ever had a pomegranate. Or starfruit. What the fuck is a... They are making up fruits. A ground cherry. Did they just like run out and they're like, shit, I need some. God, there's a lot of fruits that I've never had. Or I think that's... I don't think I've had a plum either. I think that's all the ones I've never had. So we got Kraken. Green apples. I think green apples are like top of B. They're so close to A. I think they are the best, aside from Golden Delicious apples, which are on the list. The Golden Delicious is an easy A. But green, I think, is top of B. Smashable plants. Crazy one. Never had starfruit? Nope. That's kind of an obscure fruit, to be fair to me. But green apples are fine. They're not like my fruit of choice, but they're... I like them. I'll eat them if presented with. Apples, C. They're okay. Fake list, including pawpaws. I've never even heard of that. Red apples are alright. A little worse than green apples. They're like top of C. Green apples are top of B. We've eaten a pomelo. I've not eaten a pomelo. Did I miss that one? I haven't eaten this either. Avocado is an A tier. I've turned around on avocado toast and shit. I used to be an avocado hater. I'm like, what's fucking good about this shit? Everybody likes it, and I hate it because everyone likes it. And then I tried it, and I was like, this is actually pretty good because I like guac. I like avocado. And it just works. It all works out in the end. Bananas are S tier. They're maybe the most flexible and versatile fruit in this entire list. You can make bread out of it. You can eat it quick on the go. It's great in like flavorings and smoothies and shakes and whatnot. It's delicious. Great coffee flavor too. If you never had banana like flavored coffee, you're missing out. It's really good. Blackberries, they're not my favorites. I don't want to put them in D because that's like too low. I'll put them in C. Because the taste is there. I don't like the crunch though. And what makes or breaks a person's opinion on a blackberry is if they like the crunch of a blackberry or not. It's all texture. I love banana fritters. That sounds amazing. Any banana baked good is fucking delicious. Banana flavored cake and baked good is my favorite flavor of any sweet. Pawpaws are native to North America. It's like if a potato grew on a tree, had giant black seeds and tasted like banana. That does sound really good, to be fair. Blueberries are another A tier. They're a superfood. They're delicious. You can put them in yogurt. You can eat them frozen. You can eat them not frozen. Nutritious, delicious. Again, blueberry muffins are one of my favorite baked goods of all time, too. But a bit of a pivot, cantaloupe. D tier. It's the fruit in the fruit cup. Everybody says this when they rank cantaloupes, but it's true. It's the fruit in the fruit cup that everybody avoids. Everybody avoids it. All of us. Skin tone tier list. All right. I kind of want to keep my job, so I think I'll pass the skin tone tier list. I think I'll pass. Coconut is C. Don't get the hype. Cherries are inconvenient to eat, so they're C tier. And if you eat a billion of them, they can kill you. So, cherry to beat the C tier. You get the point. Cranberries are also C tier. We're keeping the trend going. They're like good on Thanksgiving, I guess. But that's with like a bunch of seasoning and sauce, and they're okay. They're just not that good because dates are underrated. Like a little bit of date with like a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of like a sweetish filling are super good. I'm a date fan. They're not like A or S, but they're good as like a quick snack sometimes if you want it. They can kind of imitate like caramel and stuff in more healthier variants of recipes that include caramel. Not as a sauce, but it's more like a solid block of a thing. Grapefruit. Get out. Everybody hates grapefruit. Does anybody in here like grapefruit? Show yourself if you're a fan. Because I got some choice words. Dates are horrific. You're on crack. Grapes are pretty good. Both red and white. No complaints. I'll put them both in B. I like them. Kiwi is A. Fantastic in smoothies. Like one of the best complimentary smoothie fruits on this list. Maybe the best complimentary smoothie fruit. Strawberry kiwi smoothie is one of my go-tos. If given the option. Oh, we have another S tier incoming. It's the lemon. It's the lemon. So, like a lemon on its own, right? Not great. I'm not gonna eat a lemon on its own. I'm not gonna like munch into it and stuff. I'm not gonna eat lemon juice and juice it up. But lemons are goated. You can put them in so many things. You can use the lemon juice for so much shit. You can use the fucking skin and the what's that called? The rind for so much shit. I eat a grapefruit every day of the week, morning, afternoon, and night. That sounds like an addiction, if anything. It's not my thing. That's not my thing. But if enough people like it, it's gotta have some redeeming qualities. Not as many as lemons, though. Lemons are the most versatile fucking shit ever. It can go in salad dressings. It can go in any dish that needs acidity that makes sense. It's goated. Lime is S tier. I'm gonna put it in A because I think it's a slightly less versatile lemon. But I'm gonna put it in S because what it brings to a dish that it's in, like guac or like a lot of different, especially like Mexican foods and stuff, super good. It's fire. It's a great addition to seasoning if you need a bite of acidity in a dish. Same thing as lemon, just a bit less versatile, but a bit better and like more situational. Lemons are like an all-arounder, but limes are like a niche top tier in some situations. Like sometimes you want the lime for a dungeon in the grind, you know what I mean? Hey, always nice seeing you, Lord Shenhai. Appreciate it. Good luck with the Wiz boss fight. Sounds difficult. Mango is fringe S. I'm going to put it in A because I don't think it's as good as these three or as versatile, but still great. A nectarine is an underrated fruit. It's a B tier. Super good. Mangoes, I should expand more on mangoes. They're great frozen for like smoothies if you want a smoothie in the morning. They're a great frozen fruit ad. They taste good on their own. You can do all that like TikTok ASMR where you dice it up and make it a fucking like bunch of cubes. They're good. Oranges, I think oranges are A tier too. I really like an orange. The juice of an orange is fire. The vitamin and nutritional facts are fire. My brother's like mangoes, he's disowned. That makes sense. That adds up. I'm an orange fan though. I love orange juice. I'm okay with oranges as just like a product. I honestly think they're in B. The juice almost carried them to A. They're in B. Because they're kind of annoying to eat, and there's always that one kid at the lunch table that puts that fucking shit in his mouth and is like trying to do the physical gag humor where he smiles. Not for me. Orange juice is goated though. And it carries it to B. Peaches are interesting. I don't know where to put them. I was just they're overrated. But I don't know if I've had enough peaches to even like accurately rank them. I'll put them in A. You know what? I'll put them in. I've never had this because I just can't give an accurate opinion. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I haven't had them enough. Pears, I like a good pear. I think it's a B tier. They're great. Like, I honestly like pears way more caramelized, like on a dessert. Pears are such a good dessert fruit. They're not like I'm not gonna chomp into a pear, like dice up a pear for my lunch. But I like it. I like a pear. It's good. No complaints. Pineapple is very sweet It's a B tier because, again, it's great in smoothies. Adds that sweetness there. Pineapple juice is pretty good. Again, a bit too sweet for me, but I'm one of those people that's like, yeah, this is too... I don't like things that are too sweet. But a pear done right is in B. Like in a dessert with like pear and caramel. Oof. Forget it. Pineapple's in the same boat. It's just, they're both... I guess pineapple isn't in the same boat. I've never had like pineapple fucking upside down cake or whatever the fuck. You eat it and eat you back, straight up gangster. That's a good... Yeah, it's an idea. It's a good point. That's a good point. Raspberries are in the same tier as blackberries, where you either love the crunch of the seeds or you hate them. And I just don't like them. This, I don't know what on earth this is. I've never read it. Strawberries. Ooh, S tier. So good. Fuck, that shit is so good. The flavor of strawberries in like desserts are good. Strawberry flavored yogurt is good. Strawberries on their own are good. Strawberry desserts are good. It's like, it does nothing wrong. You can't go wrong. You can't. Tangerines are just... Are those the smaller oranges? Did I get that right? Raspberries frighten me. They host ... insects. I didn't know that about them. That's a scary thought. Something scary to think about. Watermelon is... Honestly, I like watermelon less and less and less as I get older. I think it's just a blandish fruit. It's okay. It's got no real nutritional value. It's kind of bland. I'll eat it on a hot summer day because I'm American. And that's what we do at the barbecue. But other than that, it's okay. I'm not like in love with this dish. And by dish, I mean fruit. Honeydew is just a better... It's like one of the best melons you can get. I'm going to put it in A. It's pretty fucking good. It's sweet. It's got a nice crunch. It's solid. I'll put tangerine above orange because you're kind of spitting, Clam. You really are. It's just a more accessible orange. I've never had a guava. I've never had a blood orange. Raisins are A tier. They're so snackable, man. Shit. And they're good for you. Shit. Never had sour cherry. The raisins are fire. Oh, man. Underrated. And they're good in cereal. If you get Raisin Bran, forget about it. Honeydew is so yummy. For real. For real. Although I rarely come across a fruit I'm not a fan of. What if you ate the raspberry? If you hate the raspberry, blackberry crunch, then you'll hate pomegranate. God said, what if blackberry seeds were the size of pellets? And then he made them. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Bro, you send that shit to the Pikmin onion, though, you're definitely getting some sprouts. But that's gonna do it for the fruit list, huh? Let me do like an Animal Crossing clap where they go like... Shit's good. Well, what I've learned from this list, though, is I have a lot of fruit to try. More particularly, I've heard very good things about custard apples. Try all of the fruits and redo the list. That would be interesting. I don't know. I don't really live by any big Asian markets with like this level of produce, though. And a lot of these are like not stuff you'll find in the West very often. Some of the stuff I haven't even heard of. But I do love fruit, so odds are I will enjoy all of them equally. But with this out of the way, that's the tier list stream of the week. I said I would do it. I did it. I don't know where I was going with that. I mean, it's kind of what you're expected to do, you know? But hey, I thought it was fun to do. Explain custard apple. I'm sure it's really a really like sweet, tasty apple. I'm sure it's very, very tasty. And it looks like a devil fruit. What's not to love? I could get gum powers from it. You know what I mean? You never know.
But yeah, fruit. Fruit is good. I love it. Next stream is going to be on Thursday. And I'm juggling between a few ideas. Can I be real? I'm juggling between a few ideas. One of them is I play Final Fantasy 14. And the whole gimmick is like, oh, Wizard101 player tries a real MMO. And I think that could be fun. Because I've never really gotten very far in that game. I've made it to like level 30 a couple times, but I've never really gotten deep into it. So that's an idea. I could do more Wiz Permadeath. I could do Pirate Nuzlocke. There's a lot of shit that I could do, and I'm not sure what I want to do. Because I haven't done a Pirate Nuzlocke stream in a while. I could do half and half. We'll see what happens. I think I could do a Wiz Speed. The ideas are there's so much you could do. There's so much to do. And not enough time to do it all. Because you need to make videos and shorts. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think what I'm going to do is either going to be a Wizard101 player tries a real MMO stream where I play Final Fantasy and like Flounder and shit. Or option 2, I'll do like a Wiz Permadeath Pirate Nuzlocke doubleheader. And maybe do like an hour or so of each. Or like a little over an hour of each. So it's going to be one of those two things. So I guess Thursday at 1-ish. One of those two things will happen. If you're around on Thursday at 1 to 1:15, and within that 2-hour window between like 1 to 4-ish or 3-hour window, I'll probably be streaming one of those things. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on the channel. Smash the subscribe button and hit the bell and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll be back. See you around. Stay safe. Have fun. And yeah,